sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Here comes Dissent. He's all alone. Slam dunk.
Nice right-handed pass inside. Step back, Heinert, and she gets it to go.
It's time for North Dakota high school basketball on the PSP Network.
Gross crosses over, fakes the pass, flips it up, scored, and he's fouled. Oh, what a nifty move there.
Now cutting into the lane is Lundy, but Fricky does it herself. Nice move by Maggie.
Here comes William Ware. He's going to go up and two-hand slam dunk. Took off from about 6 feet out, maybe 7, and just elevated the two-handed jam.
Now, let's go to the hardwood for this matchup's pregame show on the PSP Network.
Well, the field of 64 has been narrowed down to just 32, and after tonight, well, we will be down to 12. And you may ask, why 12? Well, Mother Nature has struck again in western North Dakota as two regions will not determine their semifinal or their finalists tonight. That will have to wait until Thursday. Hi, good evening, every basketball fan. Scott Woodmansey alongside Todd Domrys as we get set to bring you semifinal night here from St. Mary's Central High School, Tony Wald Court, as it will be the first of two. Wilton Wing, the Miners, will take on the Warriors from Standing Rock in game number 1. That will be followed by the Garrison Troopers and the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, as both these two teams, as Wilton Wing kicked off the tournament yesterday, and they handled the Solon Sioux by a score of 88-51. The Standing Rock then handled New Salem Elmont 90-64. Shiloh 74-32 over Washburn, and it was an upset last night in the last game as Garrison defeats Lasher 64-61. And tonight, well, Todd, I guess if you were going to pick things and set things and Nostradamus things and do whatever you got to do with those things, this would have been the matchup you'd have probably predicted, and this would have probably been the matchup that everybody wanted to see here in this Region 5 first semifinal game here tonight.
And this place is going to be electric tonight, Scott. You can already tell that the Standing Rock fans are out here in full force, full throat already, as the team just came out on the court, and the fan buses are here, the students are here, the communities are here, and boy, this takes me back to the 80s. When I was playing in Class B regionals, Grafton was the venue. It was Region 3 back then, and there wasn't a seat to be found. I mean, and it is just a great environment for the kids, and that's some of my best memories of playing Class B basketball was those regional tournaments, even more so than the state tournament, just because there's so much on the line, and it was almost a relief once you got to state, right? But, man, those regionals are tough, and they're a gauntlet. It's win or go home, right? And this place is going to be fun tonight.
Well, you look at pretty much everything went the way it should have gone last night, outside of maybe as far as considering all the regions, Todd, and really the only close one that was a team that was getting close to getting knocked off. Powers Lake snuck out a win over White Shield 60-59. So other than that, everything's about set, and we talked about those two regions due to Mother Nature. Region 6 and Minot, Region 8 in Williston, they have moved their tournament back to Thursday and Friday. So Thursday we will know, we will have 6 of the 8, and then they will take us into Friday to determine who our 8 finalists will be for the State B.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I got a chance to watch a little bit of Enderlin's opening round game yesterday before we came over and got on the air myself for this Region 5 tournament. Boy, I thought Enderlin looked pretty good in their opening round win over Richland, but it was kind of a slow start, almost like a one-seed thing that happened to Wilton Wing yesterday. Of all the 8 teams that we saw yesterday in this Region 5 tournament, Wilton Wing probably got off to the slowest, maybe the shakiest start of any team in the field. So you always hope that that's one and done, and then the rest of the tournament is just like you play normally. But I think Enderlin saw a little bit of that yesterday, and Wilton Wing saw a little bit of that yesterday. But not a lot of surprises across the board maybe the biggest one might have been the game last night here in Region 5, where you had Flasher, who was still an 18-3 ball club and had a chance to still be in the receiving votes in the last Class B boys basketball poll. Boy, but I tell you what, Garrison, they played lights out, and they got a lot of confidence coming into tonight against Shiloh.
That's the thing you got to do in these regionals. You come in here and you pick the right time to play three really good basketball games, and you're going to come out the region champ.
Dang right. Yeah. I'm going to take it right back. We played Cavalier back in the day. They had Todd Olson, Mr. Basketball. We weren't supposed to win that game. We weren't supposed to win the next game in the semifinals because we were underdogs, and we sure as heck weren't supposed to win the championship. So exactly to your point, if you get hot and you play 3 good ball games, anything can happen in this regional environment.
Well, you're listening to our Shields pregame show. Shields offers clothing, footwear, and gear for all your passions from fishing to fashion. Shop sporting goods, clothing, hunting, and fishing gear and more at Shields of Bismarck and Minot, as we're about 11 minutes away from the opening tip of this one, as we'll take a timeout as our Shields pregame show rolls on with more as you're listening to the Region 5 tournament on the PSP Network.
Thanks for buying some room.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom, zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance? If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Now, welcome back to Tony Wald Court on the campus of St. Mary's Central High School as our Shields pregame show rolls on with more as we get set to bring you semifinal game number 1 here from St. Mary's Central High School, Standing Rock and Wilton Wing. And Todd, these two teams met back in February 8th up in Wilton, 74-68. Wilton Wing comes out with a win, but as we turn our attention to these two teams, the one thing about that game that stands out to me from Wilton Wing was the fabulous freshman Dante Fetzer dumps 20 against Standing Rock, and you look at the support that he has around him, Hilzendigger and Landon Miller, and I said this yesterday in our pregame show, as I said, coming out of the Mandan Holiday Tournament, you'd have never thought that Wilton Wing would be playing in a Region 5 semifinal game after watching that tournament.
Yeah, and we talked to Coach Wolf about that a little bit, and we actually asked him, hey, do you want the PSP Network back? Because we had you in the Mandan Holiday Tournament. It didn't look so good. He says, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I mean, he kind of let it roll off his back. Early season, they weren't healthy. They were figuring out their roles. There was a lot of things going on. But, yeah, they didn't play good in Mandan. But, man, then they got hot and rattled off 8 in a row and have been playing great basketball down the stretch. And so, I look at Wilton Wing and I say, well, how did Dante Fetzer get 20 points against Standing Rock the last time? Well, his role has been expanding throughout the course of the season, and maybe, he was getting maybe 10 or 15 minutes a game. Now he's a 20 to 23, 24, 25 minute a game guy, and I think Coach Wolf did a great job of bringing him along at just the right pace, not throwing too much at him early, let him get some confidence, and now that's paying dividends, and just getting him involved early, I think, has built him up enough to be a 9th grader that's really contributing now for Wilton Wing. And in this style of game tonight, we think it's going to be high octane. Both these teams like to press, they like to run. He can thrive in that kind of environment.
You talk about, too, that Mandan Holiday Tournament, Todd, and when you talk about these kids, and other factors that coming in, those guys were adjusting a new head coach. Scott Wolf took over in his first year, and, these kids have been coached up by others in their the past 3-4 years. And so certainly they had to make an adjustment in their own right as well.
Yeah, and what a great guy to tab for your team, too. I mean,
yeah.
Guy that played on your last state tournament team back in 2001.
How did the Wolf brothers go from sitting in the stands of the WDA to both being on the bench?
Yeah, exactly. It just shows that anybody can do it. Well, and I mean, he's been the perfect guy. I was having this conversation with Perry Hansen a little bit earlier after Wilton Wing defeated Shiloh in that season finale to get the number 1 seed, and we just both agreed that, man, he's done a really nice job with these guys. He's got them playing defense. He's got them playing a brand of basketball that really is sharing it on the offensive end. And then you throw in what I think is kind of the X factor tonight is Landon Miller.
Yeah.
Because the way Standing Rock plays, it's a little bit helter-skelter, and a guy like Landon Miller can find himself open, and if he delivers a big game tonight, that'll be huge for the Wilton Wing Miners.
Well, it should be a fun one as our Shields pregame show rolls on. The more we come back, we'll take a look at the Standing Rock Warriors. The Warriors and the Miners set to do battle here in Region 5 as you're listening to the Region 5 tournament on the PSP Network.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Well, the Wilton Miners make their way back out onto the floor to continue their pregame warm-ups. The Warriors still on the floor. Todd, we take a look at this Standing Rock Warriors team under first-year head coach. 2 first-year head coaches. Hans Bradley, 18-4. They ended the season after a 500 season last year. But boy, I tell you what, yesterday, getting a look at these guys, and then Bordeaux and Drew and Harrison. And even Luger, I mean, these guys like to get up and down the floor. They're athletic, and they like to shoot it, and they also like to attack the tin.
And for me, I think Standing Rock really starts with Ty Giroux. You commented on him. He's a 6'4" guy. He's had a couple highlight dunks. I mean, I saw him throw down one against Flasher as I was watching some tape, and that is as good a dunk as you'll see in high school basketball. And so he's on the front of that press. Got long arms, tips a lot of passes, tips a lot of guys dribbling the basketball, and so that starts it. And a huge key for the game for me tonight is which one of these teams has those catastrophic type turnovers that just leads to easy baskets on the other end. The team that limits that the best tonight, I think, is going to have a good chance, because once both these teams get in their set defense, they're hard to score on. But if you get those transition opportunities, you get those easy ones, and especially for Standing Rock. You looking up and down this near side where we're at, located here, Scott, it is all Standing Rock. I'm telling you right now, I mean, they are here, and the Warriors are going to be loud and proud tonight. And once they get buzzing, and once they start playing Indian ball, okay, I say that in the most affectionate way, because that's what they talk about. When they start playing that brand, the fans get crazy, the players get energized, the whole place starts going nuts, and that's something that Wilton Wing's going to have to be aware of tonight. I think the biggest thing Standing Rock's got to do tonight, though, is they did not block out last night. And I've done 2, 3, 4 games of Standing Rock this year, and that's something that they cannot allow to happen tonight. Now, granted, last night they're playing against the big boys, the Coons, and they get a lot of offensive rebounds. I don't know if Wilton Wing's quite equipped like that, but still, you got to take care of the defensive glass first if you want to get that transition game going.
Yeah, it's certainly, I could agree with you more, is, that's the one thing, they like to do the old, what you like to call the high school hideout a lot too, and that's another thing you got to be aware of. Now, we saw Wilton Wing get a few of those yesterday as well too, so certainly, I mean, it's going to be up and down, back and forth, and, this could very well be, Todd, whoever has the basketball last might win this basketball game.
Well, and Wilton Wing plays probably a little bit more man-to-man defense. Standing Rock can play some man, but Standing Rock likes to play this kind of trapping extended zone. And Scott, you called it exactly right. Those two guards on the top, yeah, they kind of rebound, but they're more or less outletting. I mean, they're at the 28-foot line, and if Standing Rock gets a defensive rebound, they're looking sideline, they're looking home run, and they might get a couple high school hideouts tonight because those guards really start to turn it from defense to offense in an extreme hurry.
Well, it should be a fun one here as a first of two as Garrison and Shallow to follow this one. We'll update you what's going on around the state here before we near our national anthem out in Region 1. Boy, that's going to be a battle, TD. Enderlin will take on Oak Grove, and Central Cass will take on Kindred, and that one's expected to be, it could be Central Cass or Kindred and Enderlin in the title. You got 3 teams in the top 10 right there. Region 2, Thompson and Grafton and North Border, and I didn't see, Todd, did Hillsborough, Central Valley, or Park River, Fordville, Lincoln win that one?
Yeah, HCV won that one last night.
Okay, HCV will take on North Border up in Region 2. LLM will take on South Border, and Linton HMB, I didn't get that one either.
Linton won that one.
I know the other Ellendale.
That one was not in when I signed off last night. So
okay,
obviously
so Linton HMB.
Ellendale would be favored there, but I'll confirm that for you.
We'll take on Ellendale, the Ellendale Medina Pingree Buchanan winner out in Region 3. Region 4, Foreman's Minnewaca, Dunseith, North Star, and Harvey Wells County, North Star and Harvey Wells County. Obviously, we set you up here for Region 5. Region 6, which has been moved to Thursday, Rugby and Velva and Bishop Bryan and Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood. Up out in Region 7, Buell and Bowman County. That should be a fun one tonight. And Trinity and Hazen in the bottom half of that bracket. And then up in Region 8, it'll be the Maroons and the Blue Jays, Divide County and Stanley. And Powers Lake, I do believe, will be taking on Trenton in that game as well. That'll be moved to Thursday, where they'll play those semifinals. They will conclude that region on Fridays. You've been listening to our Shields pregame show. Shields offers clothing, footwear, and gear for all your passions, from fishing to fashion. Shop sporting goods, clothing, hunting, and fishing gear and more at Shields of Bismarck and Minot. Well, it's starting to fill up. It already has, as folks standing around the upper balcony here at St. Mary's Central High School as we near the starting lineups opening tip, as public address announcer Jordan Smith gives out the final words of.
I think the other thing that I'm interested to see tonight, Flasher shot like 4 for 20 last night from 3. Of these two teams, I think Standing Rock probably shoots a few more threes. I'm curious to see if those are dropping tonight. That's another thing that really energizes a team in an environment like this.
Well, as public address announcer Jordan Smith continues his announcements, we will take it into a break, as it'll be our national anthem break, and we come back. We'll have the starting lineups, the opening tip, the Warriors, the Miners, right here on the PSP Network. You're listening to Region 5 basketball on the PSP Network.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust.
Like our convenient online banking.
Along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Thanks for buying some room.
With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip. The greatest of all times. Buffalo Wild Wings.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
Welcome back to St. Mary's Central High School as we get set to introduce the starting lineups on the floor. They'll go like this. First of all, for the Standing Rock Warriors at one guard will be a 5'10 sophomore, Lance Bradley. At another guard will be a 6'2 junior, Drew Bordeaux. At one forward will be a 6'4 senior, Ty Giroux. At another forward spot will be a 6'4 sophomore, Brentley Harrison. And in the middle will be John Luger, 6'5", and a junior. The head coach is Hans Bradley. For the Wilton Wing Miners, they'll go like this. At one guard will be number 5, Kale Hisenegger, a 6'1 senior. And another guard will be Kendall Sondral. He's 5'11 and a junior. At one forward will be Patrick Conley, 6'3", and a senior. And at another forward will be Trey Koski, 5'11", and a junior. And in the middle will be Landon Miller. He's 6'2", and a senior. It'll be Hilsendigger, Sondral, Koski, Conley, and Landon Miller. It'll be Bradley, Bordeaux, Giroux, Harrison, and Luger. Well, we were told yesterday that it was Ty Drew, but the public announcer said Giroux. So what do you think?
Hey, man, I've heard exactly the same thing, and I even asked Standing Rock folks. I even asked his mom. So, Giroux.
Giroux. All right, we'll go with that. Well, here we go. Fasten your seatbelts, as this one should be a lot of fun here. Tonight's game brought to you in part by WRT. Find them online at westrib.com. Landon Miller will go up against Ty Giroux.
This place is in a lather already.
Yeah. Ball's in the air. Giroux wins the tip, and controlling is Lance Bradley for the Warriors. Man-to-man defense by Wilton Wing. They run the weave out high. Here's Luger with it. Luger hands off to Bordeaux. Now to Giroux. Right elbow, Bradley. Now Luger. Here's Harrison with it in the lane. Cut off there. Now goes out high to Bordeaux. Bordeaux, the left-hander, slings one. Got it! Oh, Drew Bordeaux gets things off to a hot start for the Warriors. Here's that full-court pressure. Up the near side is Hilsendigger. He skips it left side to Sondral. Now top of the key, Koski. Hilsendigger, 16-footer on the way, up and good.
And how about that start for both these teams? A mid-range jumper and a deep kind of shot clock beating buzzer beater for Standing Rock.
3-2 our score, and we're going to get an offensive foul, I believe, is going to be called on Lance Bradley, and it is.
Yep, Bradley, Trey Koski. You know, Coach Wolf will say that he's kind of the emotional leader for the Wilton Wing Miners, and he just drew a charge for him.
And Fetzer checks into the ball game now for Wilton Wing. Here's Miller, jump stop in the lane, hands off Fetzer, shot fake, now it goes out high. Here's Koski, straightaway three. Short rebound comes down to Bordeaux. Bordeaux in the front court on the left-handed dribble, hounded by Hilsendigger, gets it off to Giroux. Giroux rises up, left elbow, rolls off, loses his wheel, weak side rebound, comes down to Harrison, and he gathers and scores.
Well, this Brentley Harrison's impressive. Just a sophomore has turned into the leading scorer for the Standing Rock Warriors.
Quickly back on the left baseline, and answering the bell is Sandro.
Well, so much for the
jitters.
The off shooting night yesterday for Wilton Wing. They are clicking already.
Bradley, the runner on the left side, comes off. Landon Miller, he's going to show off his handles in the front court. Sandro, shot fake, nothing there. Now Hilsendinger guarded. That's a good matchup there by Drew Bordeaux. A couple of rising stars going head-to-head here in Class B basketball. Here's Miller. Miller gets it to Fetzer. Fetzer attacks, running layup too strong. Rebound to Harrison. Lead pass Bordeaux. Bordeaux gathers for three. Bingo! He's 2 for 2.
What the heck? Had a 2-on-1. I was thinking he might have a touch pass for a layup, and instead he just squares it up and calmly cranks one from 20.
Oh, almost a turnover. Fetzer runs it down. Fetzer, he's going to go end-to-end, kicks right corner. Hilsendinger, good close out there. Hilsendinger attacks. Yeah, offensive foul. Good position there by Luger.
Hey, Scotty, I know you guys talked about this at the WDA, but I just think the Zebras this year have an increased emphasis on calling charges.
Oh, yeah.
Any of those 50-50 calls lately, it just seems like it's an automatic. We're going the other way.
Yeah, I don't know what the over-under was in the West region, but I don't know what I'd have taken. Here's Bradley. He's going to try to get into the three party. That one's no good. Oh, look at rebound Giroux. He can't convert. Lead pass, Sandoral, the high school hideout, and he goes up and lays it in.
That was a great outlet pass right there. I mean, you can't do it any better than that.
Here's Luger. Bradley, he wants to get a yep, and he buries one. Well, right now it's raining threes for the Warriors as they've got 3 of them. 4:39 to go. Right down Broadway goes Koski, reverse layup up and good. Well, what do we say, Todd? Back and forth we go.
Get the track shoes out. And Scott Wolf's probably thinking, what the heck? We got into Solon last night. They knocked down every shot they saw. And here's Standing Rock blistering it from downtown already.
Yeah, and a three's missed in the corner. 11-8 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here goes Koski, attacks. Oh, it rolls off, and he's going to be fouled, and that's going to go against Brentley Harrison.
I really like what Wilton's doing right now, Scott, is they're just running some ball handoff type of screens on the perimeter, but boy, they're really getting downhill after that, and they are the team that's really attacking the basket right now as compared to Standing Rock's hitting from deep. Wilton Wing's got the stuff inside tonight.
Trey Koski misses the first. He will have one more. Will Koski. Second one's on its way, and he got one of 2. And it is 11-9 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Harrison between the rings. Now goes to Giroux. Giroux's going to rise for 3. That in and out. Rebound tipped around. Run down by Luger. Bordeaux. Oh, nice dump pass. Giroux, his shot too strong. Rebound to Fetzer. He wants to run. Ooh, nifty handles there. Fetzer, coast to coast, fall away, layup up and good. And we're tied at 11.
That don't look like a 9th grader move right there.
No, it doesn't. Back with it comes. Here's Harrison from the left side. That one's no good. Rebound comes out to Sandro. Sandro gets it off to Koski. 3:23 left to go. Opening quarter play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. We're tied at 11. Fetzer hands off. Koski now down low to Miller. Miller's going to back it on Luger. Baby hook with the left hand rolls off. Rebound out to Luger. Almost a throwaway. Run down by Harrison. Here's Bordeaux. He's going to sling another one. That one too strong. Long rebound to Luger. Bradley, he's going to fire one. That one in and out. Rebound comes down to Koski. Up to Fetzer. Quick return here. Fetzer attacks. Tried to kick it to Hilsendinger. Poked away and into the hands of Lance Bradley. Bradley behind the back. Now sets it between the rings for the Warriors. Dribble entry left side. Left corner Harrison. He attacks. Oh, nice pass. Luger can't hang on. Giroux gathers and goes up and scores. As Ty Giroux gets his first 2. Poke away. Substitutions coming in for will be Carter Harrison for the Warriors along with Josh Hyder.
Well, there's a couple guys out there that are tugging at their jerseys already, Scott. I mean, that was a green flag run right there To bring in a NASCAR reference, that was about 4 or 5 minutes of just wind sprints up and down.
Yeah, it was. Hunter Wolf checks in. Also in is Gage Shue. Conley out there too. Here's Luger off the left elbow. He spins down the lane, kicks down low. Bordeaux teardrop on the baseline's up and good.
And he is really good at that shot. I mean, he can obviously shoot threes, Scott, but that little teardrop floater game is nice for Drew Bordeaux.
Nice bounce pass down low to Conley. Misses it, gets his own rebound. Goes back and has it blocked out of bounds by Harrison. And it'll stay with Wilton Wang.
That's the thing you don't realize. You kind of look at Standing Rock, you say, all right, yeah, they got the guards, they got the perimeter guys, but, Giroux's 6'4", Sandlin's 6'4", Harrison's 6'5". I mean, they got some nice size to go along with that athleticism.
Here's Conley. Oh, it was that tipped or not. And, Hyder runs it down. Got to fix the goggles, and he does that, gets it back, and then Giroux loses it. And we got a tie up. Now, that was a nifty move there by Josh Hyder as the eye goggles got out of place. He adjusted them.
He had to fix his Kurt Ramesses. And then everybody was kind of going, ooh, ah, and then Standing Rock Warriors didn't look the pass in.
Here's Fetzer now back to Koski. Miller's going to attack, leans in, turns off the window, and scores it. Good no call there.
Yeah, I love the no call there by the officials.
15-13 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. The Warriors with the lead, they have the ball. Giroux has it. Now Harrison loses it out of bounds. Then it'll go back to Wilton Wing. Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Medicine Shop. They are proud to support local athletics. You can get your flu shot at the Medicine Shop. 15-13. Back comes Koski with it for the Miners. Now goes Fetzer. Minute 7 to play. Getting some instruction from head coach Scott Wolf. Dribbles in left to wing. Hands off Wolf. Now to Miller. Back cutting Koski. Back to Hilsenegger. Hilsenegger fall away on the baseline. No good. Rebound Koski. He's amongst the trees. Hilsenegger digs it out. His shot no good. Rebound. And they're going to get Trey Koski as he swiped at it there.
Yeah, I really like what the officials are doing in and around the basket. I mean, you're going to finish with a little contact tonight because there's some guys getting hit and nudged and whatever else on your way up, and they're calling it the exact same way on both ends.
Just underway. Well, not just underway. 43 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Here's Boyd White to win from the right wing. That one rolls off. Rebound to Harrison. One bounce, puts it back up and scores it.
Just what we said. You get an offensive rebound, then you have a big boy drop step and finish it with contact.
Koski, nice wraparound. Conley layup and good.
That's just a great play by Trey Koski. Just dissecting that defense and finding a wide open teammate.
17-15. Giroux's going to fire for 3. Bingo.
Fourth made 3 here already in the first quarter for Standing Rock.
Welcome to the 3 party. Here's Wolf. Right corner, Hilsenegger. Hilsenegger's let it fly on the buzzer. Too strong, and that's going to end the opening quarter here in semifinal game number 1, and a wild one it was. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, Standing Rock 20, the Wilton Wing Miners 15. You're listening to the Region 5 tournament on the PSP Network.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Well, it is a ruckus atmosphere in here as 20-13. A big first quarter for both teams.
We got a battle of the bands going on right now, Scott. The Miners got their mascot over there, the Miner, and he's getting the Let's Go Miners chant, and immediately the Standing Rock Warrior faithful stand up with the Let's Go Warriors chant. So this place is just about at capacity. I mean, there's not a lot of empty seats that I'm seeing around. Do you there, partner?
No, I do not see many. But that's hence the reason why. The upper railing's almost full.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I said it was 2013. I stand corrected. It's 2015 as we start quarter number 2, and controlling will be Hyder. He goes down low. White twin. Ooh, the running hook, no good. Harrison, the rebound and the putback.
Boy, that 6'5" senior Carter Harrison's causing some problems right now on the offensive glass.
Here's Hilsendiger, dump down to Miller. Miller, too strong. Rebound to Harrison. The big fella playing a big role in this game early for Standing Rock.
Yeah, he's playing possessed right now. It's like right now he thinks that every rebound is his, whether that's on the offensive end or the defensive end, and that's good for the Warriors.
Reminder coming up will be our Legacy Financial Partners halftime show. There's a skip to White Twin. White Twin now goes out high to Hyder. Hyder now Harrison, top of the key. He's going to fire from 16. That one back iron and almost got a steal, and yes, they do as Harrison gathers it. Shot fake out high. White Twin, wide open twin. Back to Harrison. He slings one up. That's going to be no good. And we're going to get a foul on the weak side.
Yeah, it was just a little dislodged there, battling on that weak side glass. That's a good move if you're a defensive end trying to swim through an offensive lineman. But with 3 officials out here, you're not going to get away with that one, and Carter Harrison got whistled for it.
Legacy Financial Partners, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Here's a steal. Here's White Twin. He gathers it. Now goes behind the back. One too many passes there. Tried to get cute.
Hey,
Visit them at planwithlfp.com.
A minute ago, I thought the extra pass by Boyd White Twin was excellent to get it to Brentley Harrison for an open 3. There, you just got to take the shot.
Yep, exactly. Throw it into Harrison. He gathers it. Now to Hyder. Hyder attacks on the right side. Now gives to Harrison. Thought about it. There's White Twin. Shot fake. Step back 3. That one rolls off. And run down by White Twin. He saves it cross court to Harrison. Now White Twin. Oh, he ran over the top. I don't know who that was intended for. I know it wasn't Ty Giroux. Giroux, I stand corrected. Harrison with it. Now they go to Giroux. Giroux, down low they go Harrison. He leans in, shot up, no good, but he's going to be fouled by Landon Miller, and he will shoot 2. Will Carter Harrison.
Hey, that possession just told me a lot about Standing Rock and the job that, their coaching staff of Hans Youngbird Bradley and Terry Brownotter. I mean, that was a patient offensive set.
That was.
And they kind of shook off the post a couple times, like, no, I don't have you. And then they reversed it, and then they still pounded it back inside to Carter Harrison. And so that is a great half-court offensive set right there for Standing Rock.
23-15, 6:18 left to go here in the opening half of play. The Warriors lead it on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Second one up and good. Nice first half for Carter Harrison, a 6'5" senior. Here comes Hilsendiger. He's going to attack, leaves it back for Sondral. Koski's going to step into a 3, rolls off, rebound kept alive by Landon Miller. Koski gets it, attacks, now back to Sondral. He's going to fire for 3. That one, 3/4 of the way down, it came out. Harrison, the rebound, gets it off to Hyder.
Little 6-0 run here right now for Standing Rock, ending the first quarter and in and out of the second quarter, Scott.
Harrison goes in the corner to Hyder. Hyder, no. Harrison's going to take it from 16 and bury it. Stand corrected. That was Caden Sandland. You got the 2 bigs in there now.
Yeah, they got the Twin Towers in there right now.
26-15. Miller spins on the baseline. Oh, that wasn't a very good acting job there by Sandland. Miller was all the way around him.
Yeah, he kind of looked like the Leaning Tower of Pisa there as all of a sudden Miller hadn't even gotten to within about 3 feet of him, and Sandland was already going down.
26-15 our score. Warriors lead it. Here's Hunter Wolf with it. Now they skip it to Hilsendiger. May have got away with a step there. Now Wolf in the right corner. Short corner, they go to Miller. Miller, he's doubled up, fights his way through traffic. Nice pass there to Koski. Oh, tough shot, tough angle, and he got it to go down to Koski.
That's just a good job by Miller. I don't know how he stepped through that double team there, but a nice play.
Harrison steps in the free throw line. Shot too strong. Leak out and gathered there by Koski. Bounce in the corner. Wolf's going to fire for three. Bingo! Hunter Wolf buries a three, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 4:45 to go here in the opening half of play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Standing Rock 26. Wilton Wing 20 back after this timeout on the PSP Network. Well, I like the timeout there, Todd.
Yeah, you had a 6-0 run for Standing Rock, then a little 5-0 answer for the Wilton Wing Miners.
26-20. Here's Luger on the left baseline. Ooh, that one had a little too much on it. Falls into the hands of Kendall Sandro. Now back with it comes Koski, runs it in the front court. Crosses over, here's Wolf with it. Oh, and that goes right through the legs of Sandro. Goes out of bounds. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Northern Plains Heating and Air has over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. As a factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Back come the Warriors, 4:15 to go here in the opening half in quarter number 2. Here's Luger, steps to the free throw line. Now they find it Sandland. He attacks, doubled up. Now back out to Bradley. Here's a three by Bordeaux. That one's no good. Rebound run down by Hunter Wolf. He leads it up to Koski. Fetzer, layup, got it.
That was all started by the calmness of Hunter Wolf to just throw it to an open space, and they caught Standing Rock in transition.
26-22. Here's a shot up by the Warriors that comes off. Rebound comes down to the Miners. Hilzenegger in the lane. His shot rolls off. Rebound ripped out of there by Brentley Harrison. Left corner. Now they find Sandland right down the lane, and we're going to have an offensive foul. It's going to be called on Caden Sandland.
Yeah, and I don't really fault Sandland that time, but as a guard, you got to realize that if you got a big guy kind of barreling down the lane like that and he doesn't have a clear path to the basket, you're almost setting him up for failure by throwing the basketball in that position right there.
26-22. Warriors by 4 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Trey Koski gets it out high to Fetzer. Fetzer off a high screen, straightaway three. He's going to pull the trigger. Rattles in and out. Giroux with the rebound. Here's a quick three by Bradley. Bingo. Catch, fire, bullseye.
It seems like the faster Standing Rock plays, the better it is. I mean, I'm commented about that half-court possession they had a moment ago, but that's not necessarily their MO.
29-22, we're going to get a foul out high. I believe it's going to go on Bradley. It will. That'll be number 2 on him. 5th team foul. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Chuppy Clinic. Chuppy Clinic offers more than basic adjustments of the spine. Chuppy Clinic is concerned about the overall health and wellness of each patient, offer care and services. There's a shot by Hilzenegger that's no good. To meet the greater demands of current health needs, find them online at chuppy.com. Giroux, floater in the lane. That comes off, gets his rebound, up off the window and scores it.
He's kind of a freakish athlete. I mean, he's got like a pogo stick, and he's just above everyone on every shot and every rebound.
31-22. 2:14 to play opening half. Miller in the paint, nowhere to go. Now Hilzenegger. And taken away by Hyder. A good steal there by Hyder. Now he needs some help. Gets it up to Giroux in the front court, who hands off. Oh, tried to get it to Bordeaux. Now he goes to Harrison. Now back to Harrison. Now Drew on the baseline, operates in the lane. Shot short, gets his own rebound. Turns, fires again, and rattles it in.
It's like deja vu for Ty Giroux.
And that's an 11-point lead now, 33-22. Fetzer, Hilzenegger, now back to Fetzer. Fetzer gets in the lane, flips one up, rolls around, and comes off. Rebound comes down to Harrison.
A really good straight-up defense there by Caden Sandland.
Hyder back with it. Kicks in the corner, poked out of bounds by Trey Koski. Luger comes in for Standing Rock.
I think both teams have done a nice job here, Scott, in the first half of getting a couple blows for their guys. You've seen
I agree with you 100%.
Seen every kid rotate out now, and you're not getting any extended guys out there that are going to not have any legs in the second half.
They lob down the little Luger. He's triple team. He finds Giroux, layup, got it. Oh, great play down there by Luger.
Yeah, Johnny Luger recognized immediately that, wait a minute, I'm in a bad spot here, deep underneath the glass on a triple team, and as you said, found a wide open teammate.
35-22. Here's a steal by Harrison. Look out. This place would go crazy if this one goes in. Hyder for three. That one rolls up. Oh, Giroux, the board and the putback. Oh, is he having a quarter? 37-22. Here's Wolf. He's going to try to stop the storm. No good. The putback by Miller's up and good. 37-24.
I don't think Standing Rock's going for one, Scott.
No, I don't think they are either. Almost a turnover as Luger gathers it. Drew, he's going to fire for three, too strong. Luger the putback, missed it. Harrison the rebound. He comes out of there with it, gets it off to Hyder. Giroux, Luger looks inside. Harrison spins, turns, shot up, no good. Harrison the rebound, the putback, lost it. Miller swats it out of there to Wolf. Koski lets it fly on the buzzer, and it's short, and that's going to end the opening half of play here in semifinal game number one of the Region 5 Boys Basketball Tournament on the BNC Bank scoreboard. As we go to break, it's Standing Rock 37, Wilton Wing 24. We'll have our Legacy Financial Partners halftime show when we come back. You're listening to the Region 5 Tournament on the PSP Network.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Thanks for buying some fruit.
With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip. The greatest of all times. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Welcome back to our Legacy Financial Partners halftime report as we're at halftime of semifinal game number one, where Standing Rock leads this one 37-24 at the half. And Todd, it was just what we thought it was going to be when we started this one out. And They were within 5 were the Miners at the end of one, but boy, what a big second quarter there by Ty Giroux as he really handled the paint on the offensive end for the Standing Rock Warriors.
Yeah, he's got a game-high 13 points, and boy, he was just possessed in there, Scott, as far as sometimes it was off of his own miss, getting rebounds, sometimes it was off of teammates' misses. Just very active, Ty Giroux. And then I tell you what, the other thing that stood out for me is Standing Rock. They got off such an electric start, making 4 threes in that first quarter, and they made 5 now in the game. And Wilton Wing just hamstrung with the one Hunter Wolf three-pointer in that first half. And so, hey, if that shooting continues, but the thing about Standing Rock, the way they play, it's almost kind of like Bismarck High School. They play so fast that sometimes the run goes the other way. And I think Wilton Wing still has plenty of opportunities to get back in this basketball game. But, boy, the Warriors are clicking and they're buzzing again tonight.
Well, and I was also about ready to say, are you getting bonus buckets out of Carter Harrison? But I go back and look at the last time they matched up. He ended up in double figures with 11 points. So certainly, if you get that size mixed in with what they like to do, and you touched on it, Todd, just about the discipline they had that one time in that half-court set, slowed it up, and they got a post touch, and they got a bucket. So certainly, I think you add all that right now, Standing Rock is clicking on all cylinders.
Well, and that's the thing. A lot of folks maybe don't pick up on the fact that Giroux's 6'4", Brentley Harrison's 6'4". You got 6'5" Caden Sandland and 6'5" Carter Harrison, and so that's a lot of size, especially for Wilton Wing when your biggest guy is Landon Miller, and he's an undersized post at 6'2". So I think you saw a little bit of that play out on that offensive rebound because Sandland got a couple, Harrison got a couple, and Ty Giroux got a bunch.
Yeah, he certainly did. Well, you're listening to our Legacy Financial Partners halftime show. Work with Legacy Financial Partners, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, and together you'll develop a customized plan for your retirement. Find them online at planwithlfp.com. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, as we are at halftime at Standing Rock 37, Wilton Wing 24. We come back, Todd will have a look at the first half individual numbers. You're listening to the Region 5 Boys Tournament on the PSP Network.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and burgers. There's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Welcome back to our Legacy Financial Partners halftime report as the Warriors lead at 37-24 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. For a look at the first half individual numbers, here's TD.
All right, thanks a lot, Scott. Interesting stat there is the both teams just shot 2 free throws apiece, so just speaks to I think the nice job of finishing, and they're not going to give you any ticky-tack ones going around the basket tonight. So Wilton Wing first. They were led by the 7 points of Trey Koski in that first half. Then balanced scoring after that as you get Landon Miller and Kendall Sondrel with 4. 2 apiece for Dante Fetzer and Patrick Conley, and then a lone 3. The only 3 made in the first half for the Miners was through the hands of Hunter Wolf. So Wilton Wing, led by the 7 points of Trey Koski, made 1 3-pointer. They were 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half. For the Standing Rock Warriors, they were led by the 13 points of Ty Giroux. He did a little everything. Got baskets in transition, got offensive rebounds, made a 3. He's got 13 points to lead the floor. Lone player in double figures in this semifinal matchup, game number 1. Also in the scoring column, you got balanced effort for the Warriors. They get 8 points from Drew Bordeaux. He knocked down a couple from downtown. You get Carter Harrison with 6. You get Lance Bradley with 6. And you get Brentley Harrison with 2, along with Caden Sandland with 2. So Ty Giroux leading the way, but also Bordeaux and Harrison and Bradley also chipping in nicely, and a balanced effort for Standing Rock here in the first half.
Well, good job, partner, as we inch closer to the start of our second half. 16 minutes to go to determine our first Region 5 finalist for you coming up here on the PSP Network. We'll take one final timeout on our Legacy Financial Partners halftime show. We come back, second half, Standing Rock, Wilton Wing, right here on the PSP Network.
Every 10 minutes, 3 people in the United States will die from a preventable incident. More people are dying on our roadways and in their homes than ever before, but that's where the North Dakota Safety Council can help. Safety is our mission, from the workplace to any place. We're a private nonprofit that offers more than 150 training courses that are dynamic, hands-on, and effective. From CPR and first aid to driver safety and even workplace violence preparedness, we want to make sure your loved ones come home safe each night. Go to ndsc.org to see how together we can make a difference.
Now, welcome back to St. Mary's Central High School. 37-24, a 13-point lead. Tonight's game brought to you in part by WRT. Find them online at westrib.com. As we only had one Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the floor in that opening half. Actually, we had 2 of them, I do believe. Hubbard National Insurance, located at 4204 Boulder Ridge Road in Northwest Bismarck. BNC National Bank, financial solutions for your life and business. Customer-focused, community-driven. The bank for business people. 37-24. And TD, boy, I tell you what, Wilton Wing's got to be careful here. I mean, they can't let Standing Rock get out and go early with this 13-point lead they have.
Yeah, I think the thing that I mentioned at halftime, though, is going to play out here. You'll have a run or two against Standing Rock. You just can't dig yourself a 20 or 25-point hole.
Here's Miller, drops it down low to Koski, nowhere to go. Now back out, they go to Sondrel. Left elbow jumper, Miller, that one rolls off. Rebound comes down to Brentley Harrison. Harrison's going to work it up the near side. He does to Bordeaux. And Bordeaux throws it over and back. And Harrison will run it down, and it'll be Wilton Wings basketball in the front court.
And I think Harrison was thinking, that baby's going up, is what he was, because he was crashing the glass, and he wasn't looking for that kind of give and go that Bordeaux saw.
Fetzer gets the start second half. Here's Sondrel, left wing 3. That one's in and out. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Fetzer. Fetzer operates. 2-3 zone by the Warriors. Here's Koski with it. Fetzer high post to Miller. Miller attacks, nowhere to go, kicks it out. Hilzenegger's going to fire for 3, and he got one. Boy, he was quiet in the first half. And only 2 points.
You know, we mentioned Koski kind of as an emotional leader. I think Cale Hilzenegger can play the exact same role.
Hilzenegger starts it off. Oh, and Harrison answers the Hilzenegger 3.
Kind of the same thing, right? Hilzenegger a quiet first half. Brentley Harrison a quiet first half. Both those guys getting going here early.
40-27. Shot fake by Koski. He steps in, dumps down low. Miller, good inside position, and he goes up and scores it. He's got 6.
Does such a good job, does Landon Miller, of positioning.
One more time. Bordeaux on the other end for 3, no good. And they're going to say it's off Wilton Wing. It'll stay with Standing Rock. 6:28 to go, Third quarter of play, 40-29. Warriors lead this one by 11 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Harrison gets baseline, dumps it inside. Luger blocked from the backside by Fetzer. Luger gathers the block and goes up and scores it.
Yeah, first points of the night for John Luger. Good block from behind, but good stick-to-itiveness there by Johnny Luger.
42-29. Here's Koski with it. Now between the rings, Fetzer. Fetzer attacks. Sondral left wing, now back to Fetzer. Fetzer gets in the lane. Ooh, dipsy-do move, and he got it to go down. Oh, boy. Was that a nifty move there by Dante Fetzer.
How about the English at the end of that?
42-31. Here's a three wide open. None other than Drew Bordeaux.
Just not good zone discipline there by the Wilton Wings. Just a pass fake, the zone shifts, and you get a wide open look.
Fetzer, he answers the bell. 45-34, and we got Hubbard National Insurance. Time out on the floor. Call 355-3100. Ask for Michael Borman for your commercial insurance needs on the BNC Bank scoreboard. So Standing Rock 45, Wilton Wing 34. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network. Oh, Scott Wolf wanted to talk things over. And the Warriors have it in the front court. Giroux gets in the lane, tries to dump it down low. Good block away by Miller. 2-on-2. Miller leading the charge. Nowhere to go with it. Now leans in, flips it up. And that's run down by Giroux.
Yeah, too much length down there to kind of scoop one up from your waist.
Luger jump stop in the lane. Shot up off the glass and scored it to John Luger.
You called that one perfect, Scott. With the jump stop was the best part of that play right there. It didn't look like he was going to have space.
47-34. 4:43 left to play, third quarter. Sondral. Hilzenegger, he's going to step into a three. Ooh, that was in and out. Rebound fought for. It's going to be out of bounds. We're going to say it's off Miller. And it'll go back to Wilton Wing. Reminder, our Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game show. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom. We'll have our jobbers moving and storage room of the game, as well as our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Drew gets a high screen, try to dump it on low. Taken away by Fetzer. He wants to run. Fetzer in the open floor, attacks, hangs, glides, and he's going to be fouled in the act. And they're going to get Brentley Harrison with the personal.
You know, I didn't get a chance to watch the Southern McLean Rough Riders play football this year, but Dante Fetzer was on the roster. I have a feeling they tried to get him the football because he has got some ability, and you can see it on the open court here in basketball. I can about imagine what he does in space in a 9 or 11-man football game.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you think they try to get him to the edge a little bit?
Yeah, I believe they would.
We got them both.
I think a good move by Scott Wolf, too, to insert Dante Fetzer into this starting lineup here in the second half.
I would agree with you. Here's a takeaway. Hunter Wolf now poked away by Hyder, run down by Lance Bradley. Bradley back down low, Luger. Shot fake, Luger goes up off the glass, too strong, a rebound. They're going to get Carter Harrison over the back on the weak side. Second personal, second team foul.
And I feel like Wilton Wing's playing better, but they're still down 11.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Here's Wolf. He's going to try to change that, and he does. Hunter Wolf, the 5'7" freshman, buries his second three of the ball game.
The old Phil Necro special right there.
Yeah.
Knuckled her in.
47-39 on that three. Boy, my math is bad. Down low, Luger had it swatted away, but they're going to get a foul.
Johnny Luger's thinking, boy, I've been getting absolutely belted down here, and that time he got rewarded Off a good hustle play by Hyder to keep that basketball alive on a second chance off the miss. And then Luger was there to mop it up.
Luger toes the stripe and he converts.
Kid that averages is probably as close to a double-double guy in this tournament, averaging 11 points, almost 12 points a game, and 8 rebounds. He was up in that double-double range. Rebounds just fell off towards the end of the year.
Luger misses that second one, 48-39. Quickly back. Here's Wolf. Now Hilsendigger skips to Wolf left wing. Now Wolf, Fetzer. Ooh, good job by Fetzer gathering that one. Left-hander puts it on the floor, now gets it back to Koski, now to Fetzer. Fetzer has it poked away by Hyder. Luger, here's a leak out. Bradley on the other end. Bradley, layup, got it.
That was such a good outlet pass by John Luger. He's right-handed, but he had to throw that one in his left hand and put it right on the money.
50-39, Hunter Wolf skips it to Fetzer. Fetzer looks inside, nothing there. And now they're going to get Hyder with the foul. He loses the eye gogs again. 2:49 to go, third quarter of play, 50-39. Standing Rock leads Wilton Wing. Jobbers Moving and Storage. Sponsors are moving the game. Jobbers Moving and Storage can help you move across town or across the country. Locations Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Here's Hilsendigger up high. Here's Sandro. Now Hilsendigger's going to fire for three. That one's off. Rebound tipped in the hands of Koski. Now Koski brings it back out high. Here's Miller. Puts it on the floor. Dangerous area to do that. Here's Wolf. Left corner three. That one rolls off. Rebound to Harrison. He gets it off to Luger. Back to Hyder. Hyder up the left side to go to Bradley. Bradley, and then here's White Twin. Down low they go Luger. Tried to dump it across court to Harrison and taken away by the Miners.
Yeah, just great hands by Landon Miller.
Yeah, they wanted an over and back call there, but didn't get it.
Yeah, they got the 3 points rule, folks. 3 points.
Yep. A lot of people forget that. Sandra, right side three. Too strong.
I think you get a White Twin on a little dislodge down there. Yep.
Yep.
We had Cale Hilsendigger at established position, and Boyd White Twin just kind of road gradered him out of there.
500 people without black and white on making the call there. Wolf operates. Sandra, minute 47 to play. Lennon Miller, high post. He operates in the lane, goes up, scored, and he's fouled. Carter Harrison's going to get number 3. Give Miller the hoop and the harm.
Well, that's the first time that Miller, so many times tonight, Scott, he gets the basketball and he is swarmed. He doesn't even have a chance to take a dribble, and when he does, he almost loses it. But that time he had a chance to take one and even 2 bounces and get into the body of Carter Harrison.
That was the most aggressive move he made all night long. Miller converts it.
And I think part of that is the strategy that Standing Rock is employing, right? They're not going to let him just operate down there one-on-one. They're saying, you know what, he's not going to beat us.
50-42, the Warriors by 8. Minute 38 left to play here. Third quarter. Bradley enters it, taken away by Miller. Now he scoops it, Fetzer. Fetzer the other end, hangs, throws one up, back iron, and goes in. Here come the Miners. 50-44, we got Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the floor. Hubbard National Insurance located at 4204 Boulder Ridge Road in Northwest Bismarck on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Minute 25 to go, quarter number 3. Standing Rock 50, Wilton Wing 44. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Every 10 minutes, 3 people in the United States will die from a preventable incident. More people are dying on our roadways and in their homes than ever before, but that's where the North Dakota Safety Council can help. Safety is our mission, from the workplace to any place. We're a private nonprofit that offers more than 150 training courses that are dynamic, hands-on, and effective. From CPR and first aid to driver safety and even workplace violence preparedness, we want to make sure your loved ones come home safe each night. Go to ndsc.org to see how together we can make a difference.
Well, a little run here by Wilton Wing, and they've cut the lead down to 6.
I mean, a huge third quarter here. Just what
the doctor ordered.
Wilton Wing needed. I mean, they were down 13 at halftime, and they've trimmed that thing in half now.
Here's White Twin, finds a cutting Bordeaux. He spins, blocked away by Koski. Here's Hilsenegger. Hilsenegger right down Broadway, leans in, shot, missed it. There's going to be a blocking foul called on White Twin.
Now they said White Twin was in the circle. I didn't have a good look at it from my vantage point, but they bucked the trend right there. Usually that turns into now I think the Zebras are conferring about did the basket go in. I don't think it went in.
I don't think it did.
Yep, that's exactly what they came to the conclusion of.
I didn't think it did either. So Hilsenegger will shoot 2. Free throw by Kale is up and good. 50-45.
That's a little 12-3 run right there for the Wilton Wing Miners.
50-46 on 1 minute to play, third quarter. Here's Hyder with it. Oh, he throws it away. Hilsenegger leak out Fetzer. He gathers on the other end, goes up, left hand, layup, and the lead is down to 2.
Dante Fetzer, 11 points in the quarter.
Here's Hyder with it. Almost, another steal. Here's Miller, 35 seconds. Miller, jump stop taken away by Bordeaux. Now Bordeaux haunted in the backcourt. Here's Fetzer with a steal. Gathers, Wolf on the baseline, rolls in, and we're tied at 50. Oh, the Miners have came all the way back and tied this thing at 50. Oh boy.
A 16-3 run.
Here's Bradley off the right elbow to Hyder. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Harrison down the left side. He goes up. He's going to be hammered. And I believe that's going to be Landon Miller. Yep, it is.
And Wilton Wing has scored the last 11. I think Standing Rock well advised there to kind of get the basketball inside where they had such a huge advantage in the first half.
Carter Harrison toes the stripe for the Warriors. Free throw on its way and good.
But I guess the problem's been is Standing Rock's been turning it over here. They've just had a number of tip passes here in this third quarter, and it has caused for breakouts for Wilton Wing.
Second one, that one's too strong. And that's where the third quarter will leave us on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 3 quarters in the books. It's Wilton Wing, Standing Rock 51, Wilton Wing 50. We'll be back for the final 8 in this one. After this timeout, you're listening to the Region 5 tournament on the PSP Network.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
Well, we've got a barn burner brewing here as 51-50 our score as we go to the fourth and final quarter of this one. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. They have over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. As the factory authorized dealer for Aerosure, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com.
Wilton Wing just had a 26-point quarter, folks, and they had 24 points at halftime.
Warriors get it inside, blocked out of bounds by Koski. What a quarter that was there.
Just impressive. I mean, and you had it from everybody. I mean, Hunter Wolf had a nice quarter. Fetzer had a great quarter. Landon Miller contributing.
Harrison's going to fire for 3. That one rolls off. Rebound to Luger. Bradley, he's going to fire. That one's short. Harrison the rebound and the putback, missed it. Gets it back, throws up, missing again. Luger the rebound, the putback scored, and he's fouled.
Boy, just when the Miners, they forced a couple tough shots there, deep contested threes, just couldn't clear a rebound, and then he had Harrison and Luger just doing the number on the offensive boards.
Luger. Oh, that one rolls all the way around, comes out, and goes back in for Luger.
You don't see him spin out and back in like that very often.
54-50, Standing Rock by 4. Fetzer down Broadway, scoop to the hoop, no good. Going to be a blocking foul. It's going to be on Harrison.
And that's going to be 4. And you can see the look on Carter Harrison's face like, hey, man, he comes flying in there like that. That's a tough one.
Fetzer's free throw is no good.
That's about the only thing he's missed here in the second half.
Oh, he missed them both. Still a 4-point lead. Here comes Harrison. Drew to Harrison. Fetzer, almost had a steal. Going to go off him. It'll go back to Standing Rock.
Well, that's just good on-ball pressure there you saw Fetzer doing it, you saw Hilsendiger started it, and it just about resulted in a minor turnover there. Or a Standing Rock turnover forced by the Miners' pressure defense.
Luger will trigger it inbounds. Almost taken away there by Trey Koski. And it'll stay with Standing Rock. 7:07 to play in this one on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 54-50, Standing Rock leads by 4. Out high they go to Bordeaux. Bradley attacks, right elbow, now Giroux.
Well, we haven't heard from him in a while.
No, we haven't. Bradley's going to step into a straightaway 3, bingo!
Well, good teams make answers to runs, right, Scott?
Yes, they do.
That's a 7-0 run to answer the big run for Wilton Wing by the Standing Rock Warriors.
57-50. Fetzer operates between the rings. Wanted a screen, didn't get it. Here's Hilsendiger. He's going to try to answer, and he does! Hilsendiger answers the bell, and he rips the net, goes up and pulls it down.
Not very often the guy that makes it has to come down and dislodge the net.
Here's Bordeaux. Bradley, they come near side to Harrison. Teardrop in the lanes, up an offensive foul on Harrison.
Yeah, it was Cale Hilsendiger.
Yep.
What'd you say earlier, Scott? There are about 500 officials in here right now, but there's only 3 getting paid.
That's exactly right. 57-53.
I might be light on that 500 estimate, too.
Yeah. Fetzer, Hilsendiger, now Fetzer. Here's Sondra, left wing 3. Ooh, that was 3/4 of the way down. Good rebound there by Luger. He gets it off to Harrison. Here come the Warriors downhill. Harrison with it. Finds Luger on the trail. Now back Bradley. He's going to fire another one. That one rolls off. Rebound comes down to Koski. Quick pass. Fetzer. Layup. Got it. 57-55. 5:27 to play.
Neither team giving an inch here.
No, they are not. Giroux works off a high screen, doesn't use it, hands off Bradley. Now back Harrison. Harrison, 15-footer on its way. Bingo.
Yeah, he's got that nice mid-range game. Just a couple dribble handoffs, and you free up a 16-footer for your leading scorer. You'll take that every day.
59-55. Sondro. Now to Fetzer between the rings. Dante on the right-handed hip-high dribble. Now they go high post Miller. He attacks the 10, falling away off the glass and scored it. And we're going to get a quick timeout on the floor. It's a Hub International Insurance timeout on the floor. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, it's Standing Rock 59, Wilton Wing 57. You're listening to the Region 5 tournament on the PSP Network. Ware attacks. There's a takeaway by Eagle Staff. Eagle Staff on the open floor rises up. Oh, the one-handed rip by Trayson Eagle Staff.
Doppler gave a little bit of a look on that one, and then he went in and just whammed it with the right hand.
Oh, Eagle Staff with the rip. Well, TD, is this one officially yet in the pressure cooker?
Usually we like to get that down to about the 3-minute mark, but hey, when it's a regional semifinal, packed house, everybody's cranked up.
You got to put it in there, don't you?
It's in the pressure cooker. I can't imagine what's going to happen here. Wilton Wing hasn't led since the first quarter. And so if they find a way to dig out of that huge hole that they were in, 16 points, they were down at one point, and 13 at halftime. If they get it all the way back, they have not had a lead since that first quarter. It'll be a big milestone for the Miners.
Well, the Warriors have the ball out of the timeout. They lead it by 2 as they weave it up top. Does Standing Rock. Ooh, Giroux almost lost it. Now hands off to Bradley. Bradley turns the corner. Oh, nice no-look pass. Lamb got it. Oh, Giroux with the finish off the Bradley pass.
That was pretty.
61-57. Wow, was that a dime. Fetzer gets in the lane, loses it to Bradley. Bradley, ooh, showing off his handles. Another no-looker. Giroux Lamb got another one.
How about the slither dribble to get out of trouble?
63-57. Lead back to 6. Skips it, Sandro. Fetzer. Now to Hilsendigger. He steps in, jumper, 15-footer, bingo.
13 points for Landon Miller. Wilton Wing led by the 15 of Dante Fetzer. 17 points, game high for Ty Giroux.
63-59. There they weave it again to the Warriors. Giroux turns the corner, spins, rises, one-hander. Oh, in and out, rebound Miller. Woo, did he elevate. Sandro, ooh, he had an itchy trigger, didn't pull it though. Short corner, Koski down low, Miller, shot fake, goes up, layup. Lead back to 2 for the Warriors.
Now Miller's taken advantage of Harrison and Sandland being out of the game, right? And so he's having a little bit more room to operate in the paint.
63-61. Bradley gets it off to Bordeaux. Now Harrison. Here's Luger. Up high they go with Giroux. He's going to fire for 3. That one's too strong. Long rebound. Comes down to who? Luger got it. New shot clock for the Warriors. 2:38 to play. Here's Harrison, left wing 3. Rolls off. Rebound. Hilsendigger. Quick outlet. Koski gathers. Stops. Oh! Giroux says, now shall not enter thy lane. And he pins it against the board.
Oh! Return to sender.
Here's Luger on the baseline. Harrison taken away. Fetzer. Fetzer on the other end. Layup. We're tied at 63. Standing Rock wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, 2:07 to go in this one. Standing Rock 63. Wilton Wing 63. We'll be back after this timeout as you're listening to Region 5 Tournament on the PSP Network.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Well, here we go as they weave it to the Warriors. Here's Luger on the left elbow. Teardrop in the lane. Comes off too strong. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up and scores it.
Just again, Luger has done that a couple, 2-3 times where he's mopped up his own miss.
65-63. Here's Fetzer. Hilsendigger. Sondrel tipped out of bounds. Nope, it's going to go to stay with Wilton Wing with 1:32 to play on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Well, you asked earlier, Scott, and now it's officially in the pressure cooker.
There's Fetzer. Sondrel, he's going to fire for three. Bingo! Oh, and the Miners lead by 1. Sondrel buries a three. Bradley off the screen. He rises. That one's in and out. Miller the rebound. He gets it off to Koski. Here's Koski. 1:06 to play. Fetzer on the bounce. 17 to shoot. Now Koski puts it in motion. Fetzer, 10 to shoot. They hand off Hilsendigger. And we're going to have a timeout as it'll be a Hub International Insurance timeout on the floor. Contact your local Hub agents, Leif Folson and Josh Cattell, for your personal insurance needs. Hub International Insurance. We'll keep it right here as 66-65. The Miners lead this one with 46.1 to play in the ballgame.
Well, and two huge plays in that fourth quarter. First, it was the Fetzer steal, and then Kendall Sondrel. I mean, Wilton Wing folks had not led since the first quarter, and they just got over the hump. And I was wondering if Scott Wolf was going to call a timeout there, because I know you want to ice some clock, but boy, that's a huge possession in the game. So I don't mind the 6 seconds on the shot clock. Call timeout, get a good set here. I would be very surprised if Standing Rock still stays in that zone, though. I think you better expect man-to-man out of the Warriors, especially now that it's crunch time and you got to put pressure on and try to get a steal.
Yeah, I don't think you can. That's a good point. I don't think you can let them get the ball in as easily as they want to, sitting in that zone. But we'll see what happens here. Now it looks like they're going to man up. Yep, that's exactly what they're going to do. So here we go. 6 seconds to shoot. They get it in. Sondrel, left corner. Sondrel forces the shot up, misses everything. Rebound to Luger. He gets it off to Bradley. Here we go. As Bradley down low. Harrison, layup, missed it. Giroux the rebound, missed that one. Ball's out of bounds. It's with Standing Rock. 31.3 to play. 25 seconds to shoot. Harrison will trigger it in. He gets it into Giroux. They look down low. Harrison, he throws it away. Into the hands of Koski. He angles to the sideline, still on the bounce, and now they foul him, does Bradley. Lance Bradley, third personal.
I think if you're Standing Rock here, Scott, you just got to be composed. Even if he makes two shots, it's still a one-possession game. You get box out.
Free throw is up and good for Trey Koski. Calm, cool, and collected. (68-65). Wilton Wing leads this one by 3 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
It wasn't a timeout. They just didn't hear that there was a sub at the bench.
Yep. 22.9 to play. They get it into Bradley. Bradley gets it off to Bordeaux. Bordeaux, Giroux for 3. Bingo! Tied Giroux! And we're tied at 3. Here come the Miners. 9 seconds. Koski in the lane. Nowhere to go. Hilsendigger, straightaway 3. Oh, no. Oh, it's Scott Wolf takes a timeout as Hilsendeger buries a 3. Oh,
high drama. High drama.
Cale Hilsendeger steps into a 3 as he lets it go. The whistle blows.
And hey, you got to feel good for Ty Giroux. He had a terrible turnover the last possession for Standing Rock, tried to lob it into Carter Harrison, overshot him, and then he comes back and hits a game-tying 3. And then I thought Koski, I didn't know where he was going. He was going into 4 guys, but it set up Hilsendeger for a wide-open 3. But Scott Wolf saw the same thing, and he said, you know what? I got a timeout left. I'm taking it, right? And so, as it turns out, I think he would have wanted to play on.
Well, here we go. We're tied at 68 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. What a big 3 by Giroux in that left corner.
Man, I'm trying to get a quick screen here and maybe get Dante Fetzer going downhill at the basket and just see if that 9th grader can create something special here to win the game. They tried last time to get it into him, but Lance Bradley did a great job for Standing Rock denying Fetzer the basketball. We'll see if Wilton Wing can get it to him.
Well, here we go, and everybody's on their feet. Most everybody, 5.7. They get it in. Hilsendeger, Sondral, catch, fires 3. That was short. Rebound's going to go out of bounds, and we've got overtime. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, regulation complete. Wilton Wing 68, Standing Rock 68. We'll be back for the overtime after this timeout on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
How do you like Region 5 basketball here tonight? Glad to have you aboard on the PSP Network as we enter a 4-minute overtime session as Ty Giroux buries a 3 deep in the left corner and ties it at 68 at a TD, as you said, after a terrible turnover the possession before.
Oh, he's come up huge. I mean, Giroux is a senior, and guess what? He scored the last 7 for Standing Rock here in crunch time.
Tip controlled by who? Luger runs it down. Luger gets it off to Harrison. Now Luger in the right corner. He's going to fire for 3. Bingo! No, was that 2 or 3? Oh, it was 3. 71-68, a quick 3 by Luger. Here's Fetzer with it. Now Sondral. Standing Rock in that zone defense, looks inside. Hilsendeger. Almost a steal, now Bordeaux. And they're gonna say it's off Bordeaux. It'll go to Wilton Wing.
I kind of like the adjustment here for Standing Rock. They've gone big. You know, now they got Harrison and Giroux on these wings of the zone defense. A little more size for Wilton Wing to shoot over.
8 to shoot as Fetzer attacks. Here's Hilsendeger. Leans in, tough shot, in and out. Rebound down to Harrison. He gets it off to Brentley Harrison. Short corner, Luger. Bordeaux now brings it out. Here's Giroux. Looks inside to Carter Harrison. Now Bordeaux, right corner 3. That one rolls off. Rebound Fetzer. 2:55 to play in the overtime. Standing Rock by 3 at 71-68. Here's Sondral. Fetzer. Puts it in motion. Now it goes to Hilsendeger. Hilsendeger attacks, shot, missed it, but he's going to be fouled on the way there.
Yeah, Luger, I think if he would have got all the way to Carter Harrison, that was going to be a charge. But Johnny Luger got into him a little bit before he got all the way down to that half moon arc.
So Hilsendiger will be at the line shooting 2. Free throw, no good. Oh, he missed them both. Oh, and a jump ball as Giroux comes flying in there, ties up Miller. And it's going to stay with Wilton Wing off the missed free throw. Fetzer. He attacks. Now back Sondral. He's going to fire for a quick 3. We're tied at 71.
Boy, the guy that led him in threes a year ago is coming up huge here for Wilton Wing.
Here's a steal. Miller angles, left side, shot fake, goes up, scores it, the Miners lead by 2.
Just another lazy turnover at the top by Standing Rock, converts into transition for 2.
Harrison spins, fall away, tough shot, that one short, rebound to Hilsendiger. Minute 58 to play. Scott Wolf says slow it down. Fetzer controls. Fetzer gets to the right elbow. Now he goes Hilsendiger on the baseline. Here's Miller, shot fake, goes by Harrison, leans in, tough shot, missed it. But he's going to be fouled.
Oh, they're going to call it on Carter Harrison,
boy.
too.
And that's going to be 5 on him.
Man.
As Carter Harrison gets called for his 5th foul, he will go to the bench. Miller at the line, shooting. (74-71). 75-71. Miller with 4 in the overtime. Minute 35 to play. Harrison comes off a high screen. They just got to be patient. Here's Giroux. Hands off Bradley. Thought about it. Bradley's going to attack down the lane. Finger roll layups up and good.
Almost shot it a little short, but it crept over the iron.
Crawled over, had some legs. 75-73. Here's Fetzer with it. Minute 9 to play. Hilsendiger attacks. Fetzer hands off Koski. Down low Miller, nice pass, shot up, scored it.
Now, this is the Landon Miller show in overtime.
And here's a turnover as Koski controls.
Landon Miller again.
Koski behind the back. 40 seconds. They get into Miller. Oh, they're going to get a foul on Luger. As Luger gets his second, 77-73. As Todd said, it's been the Landon Miller show here. He's got 6 in the overtime. Missed that one. 41.9 to play. Miller will have one more. He got that one. (78-73) as we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll just keep it right here. As a reminder, we'll have our Jobbers Moving Storage winning the game. Sport Clips MVP of the game as well. Be the MVP when you go to Sport Clips for MVP haircut experience. Nothing I'm close to making you feel like an MVP quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. Sport Clips is located at 411 South 3rd Street in Bismarck. 78-73. Well, Todd, if you're
You got to score. You know, if you get a good look at a 3, take it. But you need points this possession if you're Standing Rock. And boy, the turnovers have just hurt Standing Rock here. We talked about those catastrophic ones in the pregame, and Standing Rock just had a few of those that have led to easy breakouts for Wilton Wing here. And losing Carter Harrison. Standing Rock's got a lot of size, but that guy's been a difference maker this entire game, and so that's going to be tough to overcome. And if you're Wilton Wing, you just got to be solid here. Make them take a contested shot.
So here we go, 78-73. Bordeaux quickly in the front court. Bradley, he's going to catch, he's going to fire. Well, that was Luger keeps it alive. Bordeaux, right corner 3. That one's short. Luger battles for it, out of bounds, and it's going to Wilton Wing. .27.4 to play. Long inbound, Sondral. Sondral's going to attack, layup, and he got it. 80-73, 18 seconds. Giroux, right side 3, that one's short, rebound Miller. He gets it out to Fetzer, 10 seconds, lead pass Sondral. 6 seconds. Here's Koski. Koski's going to bounce it out, and the Wilton Wing Miners are going to play for the right to go to the state Class B tournament as they win this one by a score of 80-73 over the Standing Rock Warriors. That'll lead us into our Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game show. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit online at planningteam.com as Todd Domries has made his way down to the playing floor as we will get a few words with head coach Scott Wolf as well as a player as the Wilton Wing Miners. And what a game by the Standing Rock Warriors. Take no credit away from the performance they put on tonight as they gave Wilton Wing, and what a basketball game here tonight. As right now, let's go down on the floor and Todd Domries. TD, take it away.
All right, thanks a lot, Scott. Hey, Coach, talk about what you guys talked about at halftime. It wasn't going your way, but you stuck with it and came out here with a W.
Yeah, I told the kids at halftime, we were shooting high percentage shots, but at times we were trying to rush it a little bit, and the ball just wasn't going in. We were 3-4 feet away to go in and out, and everything they shot went in, and I said, you guys, there's another whole half. Second half, hopefully that ball will go in. They start missing some shots, but we need to play lockdown defense, and the kids did. I've never seen nothing like it. These kids just battle. I've never been so proud in my entire life right now.
Hey, talk about, Fetzer was big, Sondral hit a couple big shots, and then Landon Miller in overtime was an absolute beast.
Yeah, we got them in foul trouble because we were attacking the hoop. And then, everybody just stepped up. The kids just played unbelievable. We come out, we were a little nervous, which is expected, but doesn't matter right now. We're moving on.
Championship tomorrow night. We'll see you tomorrow, or Thursday night, Coach. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Dante, what a game. I tell you what, Coach brings you and puts you in the starting lineup in the second half. It seemed like it gave you confidence to just kind of put her into attack mode that second half.
Yeah, it always does. He told me that I'm not ready to start yet over the older kids, so then being able to in the second half feels really good.
And, to come back, you guys were down. You had a tough first half yesterday, tough first half today. What is it about these Miners that's allowing you guys to stage these big comebacks?
Scotty gets on us a little bit in the locker room, and that's pretty much it. And then he always tells us we got to bring our defense, and defense wins regional tournaments, and that's what we did.
How about this environment? I know you're a ninth grader. You haven't experienced this before, but to play in an environment like this, and especially to come out with a win, what's that like?
It's really crazy. When we played yesterday too, the atmosphere in here was just insane. And then tonight, both crowds just screaming. It was really fun.
Hey, congratulations. Great game, Dante. We'll see you Thursday night.
Thank you.
All right. Well-spoken young man right there, a little ninth grader, and he had his fingerprints all over this one, guys. Back up to you.
Yes, he did, and then he left a little extra as well as Dante Fetzer there and head coach Scott Wolf as they will play for the Region 5 Championship on Thursday night. Who they will play, well, stay tuned as you'll find out. That one's coming up right here on the PSP Network. Our Planning Team Financial Advisors postgame show rolls on with more after this timeout. You're listening to the Region 5 tournament on the PSP Network.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and burgers. There's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Welcome back to our Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game show as the Wilton Wing Miners outlast the Standing Rock Warriors in a whale of a game here, 80-73, and Wilton Wing will play for the Region 5 Championship, Todd. And boy, I tell you, what a run head coach Scott Wolf has had this team on this year.
They're kind of the cardiac kids right now, right?
Well, I would say, man.
They haven't gotten off to great starts here, but boy, you cannot question the second halves and the overtimes that the Miners are putting together, and just great contributions. I mean, Koski was good all the way throughout the basketball game. Dante Fetzer was phenomenal in that second half, 15 points. And then Landon Miller, I thought, in overtime. But you can't underestimate those two big threes that Kendall Sondrel hit as well.
Big time.
Those were large shots at large moments in the game.
They might have that might have some sort of an award maybe hanging around for. But before we do that, why don't you run down the final individual numbers?
All right, thanks a lot, Scott. First off, for the Standing Rock Warriors, as they fall to 18-5, they'll play third place game on Thursday night. Led by the 20 points of Ty Giroux. He had the last 7 points for the Warriors in regulation to get it to overtime as Wilton Wing had come storming back. So 20 points leads the floor for Giroux tonight. And the Warriors, they've had 4 guys in double figures a lot. They get that again tonight. 13 points apiece for Lance Bradley and John Luger. Then you get 11 from Drew Bordeaux. 7 points tonight for Brentley Harrison. 7 as well for Carter Harrison before fouling out. Caden Sandland chips in 2. That's the Warriors' final game total of 73. For the Wilton Wing Miners, as they improved to 18-5, and they have a date in the Region 5 Championship on Thursday night. They were led by the 21 points tonight of their senior post and returning region man, Landon Miller. 21 big points tonight. Game high 21 for him as Wilton Wing gets 3 players in double figures, including Dante Fetzer with those 17 points. Kendall Sondrel knocks down a couple big threes in the second half and in overtime. And he's in double figures with a dozen. 8 points apiece for Hunter Wolf and Cale Hilsendigger, 9 for Trey Koski, and 2 for Patrick Conley added up. That is the Miners' total of 80. So Wilton Wing led by the 21 of Miller, Standing Rock led by the 20 of Ty Giroux.
Well, Todd, a couple more things to do here. We got to give out our Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game. They focus on the details of the process without losing sight of the big picture. Their efficient step-by-step approach to move management keeps everyone on the same page and includes a comprehensive service of proactive checks, double checks, and ongoing communications that ensure attention to all details every step of the way. Locations in the Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. TD?
You kind of hit it. Kendall Sondrel had one late in the fourth quarter that was big, and then the one that was even bigger was the 3 that he hit in overtime as Standing Rock had gotten out to a quick lead in the overtime off of a 3 by Johnny Luger, and then Sondrel equaled that and then some. So that's your those 2 threes are your move of the game tonight for the Wilton Wing Miners.
And Todd, one more to give out. Our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Sport Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. Sport Clips is located South 3rd Street, is the home of the MVP haircut experience. Sport Clubs brings you this game's MVP. TD, your thoughts?
I'm going Co tonight, Scotty. I got to do it. Dante Fetzer was phenomenal. 15 of his 17 in the second half, so he's one half of your MVP of the game. But then Landon Miller, 17 of his 21 in the second half. So those two guys combined for 32 points in that second half. Fetzer was electric in the third quarter, and Miller was fantastic in the fourth and overtime. Fetzer and Miller, your MVPs tonight.
Well, that's going to do it for game number one. Don't go away. We've got one more to come. That will be Garrison and Shiloh. The winner of that one will take on Wilton Wang for the Region 5 championship. I'll step aside. Chuck Claremont will step in, and TD and Chuck will bring you home with this one. Repeating our final score, it's Wilton Wang 80, the Standing Rock Warriors 73. Back with more with the Region 5 tournament on the PSP Network after this extended timeout.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and there's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
BMC has been here for over 25 years.
We're still a community bank that's there for you.
When you come in with your business plan, your vision, your idea, we can make it a reality.
I love seeing projects come alive for our clients.
We're real people helping real people.
We know you, and we're always happy to see you.
We build relationships.
You're part of the BNC family.
We are part of the community.
It's what we're built on.
Yours truly, BNC.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom, zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip. It's the greatest of all times. Buffalo Wild Wings.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Thanks for points approved.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment, for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, talk to State Farm agent Michael Lee Braun in Minot today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust.
Like our convenient online banking.
Along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and burgers. There's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial. Comes to set, he's all alone, slam dunk.
Nice right-handed pass inside, step back, Heinert, and she gets it to go.
It's time for North Dakota high school basketball on the PSP Network.
Gross crosses over, fake the pass, flips it up, scored, and he's fouled. Oh, what a nifty move there.
Now cutting into the lane is Lundy, but Fricky does it herself. Nice move by Maggie.
Here comes William Ware. He's going to go up and two-hand slam dunk. Took off from about 6 feet out, maybe 7, and just elevated the two-handed jam.
Now, let's go to the hardwood for this matchup's pregame show on the PSP Network.
How do you like your boys' Region 5 tournament? Brought to you by Ackerman Esvold, State Farm, Michael Braun Agency, Swenson RV and Marine, and Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're a Class B boys basketball fan, that was an outstanding game we just had in semifinal game number 1. Tip of the cap to the Wilton Wing Miners. They have a date in Thursday night's Region 5 Championship, and they will take on the winner of our upcoming game. It's the Garrison Troopers and the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Hi again, basketball fans. Alongside Chuck Claremont, Todd Domries, as we welcome you to our pregame show brought to you by Shields, where they offer clothing, footwear, and gear for all your passions. From fishing to fashion, shop sporting goods, clothing, hunting, and fishing gear, and more at Shields of Bismarck. Garrison 14-9 on the season. Shiloh Christian 19-4. Both teams with impressive wins yesterday. Shiloh Christian dominating against the Washburn Cardinals yesterday, and probably the surprise of the tournament as the 6-seeded Garrison Troopers took care of the 3-seeded Flasher Bulldogs yesterday. But both teams come in here, and I truly believe that both teams think they have a chance to advance to the region championship game.
Yeah, they played so well last night, Garrison did. I mean, and just played so well as a team. And ultimately, tonight I think they just, talking with their coach before the game,
extreme confidence right now, Todd, with that basketball team. He likes how this team is, coming together at the end of the year, or truly since the end of the year, the last couple games, because they struggled at the end of the year. They were 3-6 their last 9 games, but ultimately the last couple games they've kind of came around. I know I've talked to you enough and other people and said, hey, this Garrison team, they play as a team. They're a good group of kids, and they showed that yesterday with just total team game, with Kurzman obviously leading them with 21, but they had 3 other guys in double figures, and that's what you need. You need multiple guys when you get into regional and state tournaments to come up and score, and where they couldn't just rely on one guy. They had 4 other guys scoring, so it's a Garrison team a little bit undersized, although they got the big guy back today in Brady Nornberg that they didn't have last time they played.
Yeah, and I thought the Eagleharts played really good yesterday. Bennett Camp did his thing. Siebertson did his thing. Yeah, you got Connor Kurzman and Brady Nornberg doing their things, but that's the guys that you expect to do that on a night in and out basis. It's those secondary guys that really contributed for the Troopers yesterday.
Yeah, and then just down the stretch too, they played really good basketball, and ultimately that's what it takes. You have to make obviously flasher. They had Jace Freeze. He played, Todd, and it was a valiant effort, but he was probably 50% of himself, maybe 60. The stuff that he couldn't do, the cuts, the slashes, the things that it's made him so good. He's a guy that likes to get inside, likes to do different things, and he couldn't do that. He tried his butt off, though. I mean, he played a lot of minutes, ended up scoring, I think, like 3 or 4 points in the night, but bottom line is not having a first-team All-Stater like Jace Freeze makes a big difference, and other guys couldn't step up enough to cover what they lost with that injury.
And we mentioned the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks, your number 2 seed, as they're the defending District 9 champions, the defending 4-time Region 5 champions. They're deep, they're talented, they play well together, they're a good defensive team, and they might be getting an extra piece of the chess set back tonight, as we got one guy that's making an appearance on the warm-up court. We don't know if he's yet going to be in the lineup or playing, but Shiloh's getting one of their leaders back apparently.
Yeah, Carter England, he was their leading scorer, leading rebounder, and kind of an all-everything guy that just brings a lot of energy. Senior leader too, kind of captain, one of those guys. He tore his ACL in the second to last game against Four Winds, and he's back. I watched him. He didn't play yesterday. He didn't suit up, but they obviously didn't need him against Washburn. He's out here today, and he's given it a shot. We'll see whether he really plays, Todd. He wasn't moving around very well before the game when I was watching him, and he's a big guy. He's inside. He's going to have contact, especially when you look on the other side and you see 6'8", 275-ish in Nornberg. There's going to be some bodies banging in that point. I hope for his sake and for Shiloh's sake, he can come out and play, and everything's great for him, but just from a bird's eye view from watching him pretty kind of locked into him, that he wasn't moving great. And how can you? He tore his ACL, for crying out loud.
Well, and these two teams played back on January 22nd. Shiloh winning 74-61 at Garrison, but I'm glad you mentioned Brady Nornberg because he didn't play in that game. And so now you might get Nornberg playing for Garrison, and we don't know how effective Carter England's going to be. He played in that last game, and so that's a little bit of a table turning there as the matchups go in this one.
Yeah, and I can tell you that from Shiloh's perspective, they started Atticus Wilkinson last night, the sophomore. He's a big body, 6'5" tackle type guy on the football team, and he played very well. He's not a scorer like Carter England is, but ultimately he's a big body that can take up space inside, and he filled the role very nicely yesterday, so he's surely going to bang. That's going to be a big matchup. Wilkinson and Nornberg, there could be some beef flying around underneath down there with those two.
Now this one should be good. Our thanks to Shields for bringing you our pregame show. They got gear, they got passion, they got sports, all at Shields in Bismarck. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tap when we come back. It's Garrison, it's Shiloh, it's the Region 5 semifinals. You got it next on the PSP Network.
Every 10 minutes, 3 people in the United States will die from a preventable incident. More people are dying on our roadways and in their homes than ever before, but that's where the North Dakota Safety Council can help. Safety is our mission, from the workplace to any place. We're a private nonprofit that offers more than 150 training courses that are dynamic, hands-on, and effective. From CPR and first aid to driver safety and even workplace violence preparedness, we want to make sure your loved ones come home safe each night. Go to ndsc.org to see how together we can make a difference.
So good to have John Samuelson running the camera for us tonight on the PSP Network. It's the Region 5 tournament from St. Mary's Central High School in North Dakota, the northwest part of Bismarck. And we're set for semifinal game number 2, the number 2 seeded Shiloh Christian Skyhawks and the 6 seeded Garrison Troopers. Here's your starting lineups. First off for the Garrison Troopers and their head coach, Justin Folk. They'll go like this. At one guard is Braxton Eigelhart. He's a 5'11 sophomore. The other guard is Ty Eigelhart. He's a 5'8 senior. The third guard in the lineup is Connor Kurzman. He's a 5'11 junior. One forward is TJ Sievertson, the 6'1 junior. And in the middle, we say that tongue-in-cheek before Brady Nuremberg comes in. He's in the middle. But the starting center for Garrison is the 5'10 senior Bennett Camp. Garrison will start a sophomore, a couple seniors, couple juniors in that starting 5. For the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks and their head coach, Brad Miller, they will start Mabahe Baker. He's a 5'11 senior. The other guard tonight is the 5'11 sophomore Isaac Emmel. Third guard in the lineup this evening is Kyler Klein. He's a 5'11 junior. One forward is Atticus Wilkinson. Chuck, you highlighted him. He was a load last night, a 6'5 sophomore. And in the middle tonight is Jay Wanzik, the 6'6 junior with a double-double yesterday in the quarterfinal win over Washburn. Shiloh Christian will start young lineup tonight. A couple juniors, a senior, a sophomore, and another junior. Actually, another sophomore.
Yeah, 2 sophomores with Emmel and Wilkinson starting, and Klein and Wanzik, the juniors. And Wanzik, he's a player. This is the second time I've seen him live yesterday, and he's the full deal.
Shiloh in the white, Garrison in the blue. Opening tip is controlled by the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Kyler Klein comes up top to Baker. Back to Baker. Gets the zone defense for the Troopers. Emmel, high post Wanzik. Looks high-low. Tip pass goes to Klein in the corner for 3. In and out, back in.
Gets his starting nod after taking a seat yesterday and makes the best of it. His first touch, it's a 3 from the baseline.
And he's going to have the early assignment for Kurzman is Kyler Klein. There's a 3 that's airballed. Rebound, Eigelhart. Free throw line, Camp. Sievertson launches from downtown. No good. Rebound, Kyler Klein. Baker wants to attack. Leaves it for Klein. Now Baker on the right wing with an itchy trigger goes cross court to Emmel. Again, the Troopers settling into a little 2-3 zone defense. They'll be the undersized team tonight, will Garrison be, as Shiloh Christian plays catch on the perimeter. Cross-court pass, and an extra one now to Emmel. Downtown, he connects.
And that's why he's in there, Todd. He's a zone buster. You just see from that beautiful rotation. It's that skip pass that set up that extra pass to Emmel for the 3.
Shiloh man-to-man. They lead 6-0 on your BNC scoreboard. 6:30 to play. First quarter. Braxton Eigelhart. Camp has it. They go back door, and it's tipped away.
Well, yesterday it was a 12-0 run to start the game for Shiloh. Half of that right now, and you can tell that size making a difference already for Shiloh.
Kurzman goes safety valve to Camp. Handoff, Eigelhart. Ty retreats. Good pressure defense here by Shiloh Christian. 2 to shoot. Down to 1. Camp to beat the buzzer, and he doesn't do it. Shot clock violation.
It's where the guys on the bench got to get up and start screaming, right? That's the countdown. That's what his assistant coach is coming down and saying, hey, dudes, here's the deal. You're going to be on the bench. You got to be talking about it. You got to be talking as soon as that shot clock gets to 5 or whatever. You got to get up and start talking out loud.
Well, Carter Seifert is on, and one question has been answered. Carter England is also on, and now there's a takeaway. Kurzman just belted it away, and now it's loose. It's still loose. Baker, and it's still loose, and now you're going to get a foul there on Carter Seifert.
Yeah, kind of one of those inadvertent fouls as ball was kicked around, kind of each team fouling it around a little bit, seeing what it eats. And finally, it got picked up by Kurzman, and he got inadvertently bodied by Seifert.
Kurzman comes off as he's got a little blood coming out of the corner of his nose.
Got hit in the beak, huh?
Yep. And Brady Nornberg quickly in. Sievertson, they go deep, down low. Nornberg operating against England goes up, might have been partially blocked, and then it's ricocheted out of bounds to Shiloh Christian.
And right away they get Atticus back in there because they want to match beef against beef.
You wonder where's the beef?
It's inside.
It's in the painted area tonight, folks. There's a 3 for Klein. Shiloh with an offensive rebound. Baker for 3 on the second chance, no good. There's Wilkinson. His shot might have been blocked by Nornberg. And now you're going to get a travel as Sievertson lost his footing, and it's a shuffle the puppies on Garrison.
Well, you can see already where Nornberg makes a difference, Todd, inside, as Atticus had that rebound, but he was even at 6'5", his shot was altered by the 6'8" Nornberg.
Inbounds. Klein has it up top. Pass fake. High post area. England. Extra pass. Emmel for 3. High arcing rainbow. This one's off the glass. No good. Rebound. Karam's out near half court. Collected by Shiloh. Baseline dribble drive. Baker. And it's thrown away. Good passing lane defense there by Ty Eigelhart. Now it's taken away by Klein. And now on the way in, you're going to get a foul on Ty Eigelhart.
Yeah, just great lightning quick hands by Kyler Klein. Frustration foul there by Eigelhart.
Yeah, that play there kind of reminded me of how Bismarck High plays. They go from a turnover to pressure defense in about Mach 12.
And so many times you're not expecting that, right? You're expecting it on made baskets, but not necessarily on misses. Got to be prepared for pressure all the time.
Yeah, you're thinking 6th grade and under when they got freebies. You get to dribble it up to half court without anybody pressuring you.
That's right.
Now a headman pass goes up to Sievertson. Oh, return to center. His shot blocked by Wanzik. And now somebody was out of bounds.
2 blocks already. They had 6 yesterday against Washburn, the bigs inside. Between Wanzik, Atticus, Wilkinson, and as well as Carter England. I mean, you got 6'6", 6'7", 6'5".
And now you get a little nickel and dimer there as Kyler Klein on the reach-in.
Is that the easiest call an official gets? That one in the over and back?
Well, yeah, especially when you're standing out here near the three-point line with nobody within 20 feet of you. 6-0 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Shiloh on top. Garrison looking for their first hoop, and they're not going to get it as that pass is too tall. And now Kurzman with a poke away on a sideline fast break. It'll be Shiloh basketball with 4:30 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, they have not scored. I mean, that's crazy. So 3.5 minutes. I think you got about maybe three shots at most up. 2 of them are blocked.
Yeah, Garrison, a team that averages about 60 points a night. Sans a field goal or a free throw here to start. High post Wanzik. Operating, stepping through against Nornberg and banking it home.
We talked about that last night. He's so good with his feet, so patient in terms of jump stops, keeping that pivot foot.
Shiloh just disrupting you with their ball pressure, and Perkins can't control that, and it goes out of bounds, and a turnover on Garrison as Little Hale Perkins comes in for Garrison, the freshman. Big game for him yesterday.
Just played so well, too. 11 points, and every facet of the game. Played well, good on the defensive side, scored 11 points, and then I guess those are the 2 facets of the game, but then down the stretch he was big, too.
Herringer, extra pass Wanzik. Wyatt Weston's on for Shiloh as well. Herringer tries a baseline drive, slams on the brakes. Wanzik, extra pass straight away. Baker pulls up, right elbow, back iron. Rebound, Wilkinson puts it back up, no good. Rebound cleared there by the Troopers, Brady Norenberg. Got Kurzman back in with that bloody nose. Braxton Eigelhart for three. Short, but it rattles in.
Soft rims here at Tony Wall Gymnasium, hits the front and pops up in the air and rolls in.
First field goal of the game, first points of the game for Garrison. And now you're going to get it over and back. Off the fingertips of Isaac Herringer.
Herringer got the start yesterday. 6'5" senior, averaging 4 points and 4 rebounds. So if you're Carter England too, you're kind of got a little sigh of relief, right? You got to come in. You came in. You played about 2 minutes. All right, I felt okay.
Got a block.
Yep. Every possession, you'll probably get a little more confident.
Kurzman attacking the baseline, pulls up. Weak side rebound, yanked out of there by Sievertson. Now to Perkins. He's probing, and he shuffled the puppies.
Got to shoot that one, right? You're in the spot, getting across the lane. Go ahead and put it up. And you know what that is? That's looking for the 6'6" bigs. Going, okay, somebody's got to be here. I'm by my guy. Where's the big bad wolf?
Yeah, where's that big health guy coming from? Shiloh back. Michael Fagerlund has the basketball far corner. Comes to Caden England, who's on. Pass tip there. Herringer retrieves for Shiloh. Another tip pass. They get a post up now. Quick double team on Wanzik. Doesn't matter. He goes up, and he's going to be fouled there as he got into the body of Little Hale Perkins and Jay Wanzik, and that interior presence for Shiloh paying dividends here in the first quarter.
You know, as a junior, when you're college recruiters and you're watching kids, what you watch is their footwork so much at this point in time. You know, as is he still stumbling around a little bit? He has got great footwork. People are probably getting tired of me talking about it, but you know, we watched a lot of basketball games this year, and that's an art that you're missing, is guys able to get inside the post and work on that block.
Yeah, they called Tim Duncan the big fundamental, right, for exactly that reason. Exactly. He had such a good feel for that post game down low, and that's exactly what one Jay Wanzik has as he knocks down both free throws, and Shiloh leads 10-3. Backdoor play, Braxton Eigelhart too strong. Rebound cleared by Wanzik. Shiloh on top by 7, 2:18 to play first quarter. Cole Blatsky's on. Shiloh's already played about 12 guys. Yep. Fagerlund, Seaford over the bigs, off the iron. Rebound cleared by Perkins. Trey Eigelhart's on, gives it off to Braxton. Pull up free throw line area jumper, that's short. And Wanzik's doing a number on the defensive glass.
Just when you get great position, you can catch it at your knees without jumping.
Yep, he's on his way to a double-double again, folks. Got 4 points already, at least that many rebounds. Yep. Blatsky thought about a three, step in, 18-footer. Good contest there by Perkins. Rebound, Fagerlund. Pogo sticks it back up. Rebound, Seifert. One hands it up. And the rebound finally cleared there by Trayson Eigelhart. Sideline fast break up to Sievertson. Troopers, that's going to be a foul. As in the passing lane was Fagerlund, but he got into the body of Kurzman.
I had to laugh the last possession. We've been doing so many games together for so many years, TD. You know, we can't watch a game without thinking. Even when you're calling a game, I'm thinking what I'd be calling. I'm thinking pogo stick. That's the first word that came to my mind as I'm watching Fagerlund on that last rebound.
Perkins picks up his bounce near the volleyball line. Not a Kurzman with Baker on him like a postage stamp, and on the way in, you're going to get a block and a little hip riding time there for Mabahi Baker.
Nice hesitation dribble by Connor Kurzman, created that. You know, one thing we found out yesterday, too, from Connor Kurzman, Todd, he doesn't get too wrapped up either. He had 5 points early, did not score the whole second quarter and early into the third quarter, but he didn't didn't start pressing things. He just kind of let the game come to him, and then he ends up with 21 points and 5 threes last night.
Camp for three, wide right, missed everything. Rebound, Sievertson, nice save. Now Perkins had it poked away, but Garrison still has it. Minute to play first quarter. Kurzman off a high screen. He'll crank for three. No, short. Rebound, Wilkinson.
Big boy rebound right there.
Baker back for Shiloh. Under a minute to play first quarter on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Shiloh on top, 10-3. Cross-court pass. Baker to Seifert. They fire it down low. Wilkinson. Inside-out pass to Emmel. Contested three, no. Long rebound. Baker goes and gets it. Puts up a little jump hook. Oh, off the iron. And there's Seifert rebounding. He can't finish it. And finally, Perkins clears it. Trey Eigelhart gets it off to Kurzman. There's a crossover. Kurzman right to the rim, scored it.
We had perfect vantage point, Todd. You could just see he was going to set him up on that, right? One hard dribble to his right, and he saw an opening to the baseline, snapped it back to his left, and finished with the right hand.
Down to 5. Baker, deep 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound, Camp. That's the way the first quarter will go into the books with Shiloh doubling up Garrison. 10-5 your score, Shiloh on top. We'll come back with the second quarter after this break on the PSP Network.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Shiloh by 5 as we start the second quarter of play. We can tell you that tonight's game brought to you in part by WRT. You can find them online at westriv.com. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by the Medicine Shop of Bismarck, where they're proud to support local athletes. Garrison with possession, down by 5 are the Troopers. Kurzman attacking the baseline, cut off there by Klein. Way up top, Ty Eigelhart. They look back door. Braxton Eigelhart got in the lane, poked away. Camp has it with 10 to shoot. They lob it down low to Norenberg. Norenberg one bounce, tries the drop step. Wanzik leaning in, and England blocked it, and it's going to be a jump. That was the Norenberg Express, but he got sandwiched by Wanzik and England.
And then he got the second block by England, and he turns to the crowd, gives him the gorilla pose.
Starting the second quarter, Shiloh on top 10-5. Emmel, Baker play catch. Now to Klein. Splitting a seam in the zone is Baker. Kick out Emmel for 3. Nope. Wanzik put back, missed it. Rebound, ricocheted, out of bounds to Garrison.
Yeah, Wanzik probably would have been better off on that one, Todd, coming down and going back up strong. Instead, he tried to catch it and shoot it all in one motion.
Hey fans, tonight's game also brought to you in part by Chuppy Clinic of Bismarck, where they're offering more than just basic adjustment to the spine. Garrison, 1 minute into the second quarter, down by 5 are the Troopers on your BNC Bank scoreboard, 10-5. Kurzman post up and good step around defense there by Wanzik.
5th turnover of the night for Garrison. That was just a bad pass by Kurzman.
Emmel for a 3, right side, bingo!
Left side was the first one. He said, I'm going to try the right side, and he gets his second 3 of the game.
He's got 6 to lead Shiloh to a 13-5 lead. Kurzman, nice flare off the screen. Friendly roll. Bang from downtown.
79th 3 of the season. He extends his Garrison Trooper record.
He had 29 the last time these two teams played, so he can get loose as Carter England buries his first shot.
Well, that's big buckets right there. Maybe, he was gingerly on it before the game, and he looked there. Nice jump stop from the middle of the lane.
I guarantee you that thing's feeling better right about now. Braxton Eigelhart, pull up, tough shot in the lane. Rebound Baker. Here comes the Skyhawks. Baker, like a streak of lightning coming down the court. Carter England, now to Emmel. Bounce pass on the baseline. Ooh, quick step, first step for Wanzik. Count it! And he's fouled!
Bounce pass down low to Wanzik, and then Wanzik does what he does so well, operates on that low block. Little head and shoulder fake on Norenberg, got him up and got a chance for an N1.
Foul was whistled on Bennett Camp.
Okay, Camp got him then.
Yep, down low, yep. as Wanzik will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Got the new Attorney General in the house, Drew Wrigley.
Free throw, Wanzik no good. And it's 17-8, Shiloh on top here in the first half of our second semifinal from Region 5. Ty Eigelhardt spinning, shot faking. Oh, nice cut. And an easy layup there for Braxton Eigelhardt.
Got a little bit of a pick by TJ Sievertson from that left wing, and nobody picked him up. Good find up top by Kurzman as well.
Passing lane defense there by Braxton Eigelhardt. Tips it out of bounds. I can tell you that tonight's game also brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. You can find them online at northern-plains.com. Thanks also to Shields for bringing you our pregame tonight. Gear, Passion Sports at Shields in Bismarck. 7-point lead, a touchdown lead for Shiloh, and there goes Wanzik in attack mode from the free throw line, and he got pinballed into, and Jay Wanzik right back to the charity stripe.
And, you know, what I like, too, that Shiloh does is they're patient. They allow their big guys to come across the lane. You know, sometimes you'll watch offenses, they'll reverse the ball, and they will not allow the bigs, the guy to come across and set the post. And by the time he comes across the lane, you're bringing the ball back to the other side already. But Shiloh's really good at, with patient offense, when they reverse it, let Wanzik come across, get posted up.
2 quick personals on Little Hale Perkins for Garrison. Wanzik knocks down both free throws, and he's got a quick 8 here in the first half for Shiloh.
4 at the free throw line.
And Shiloh with their biggest lead of the contest, they lead 19-10. 5 minutes to play, just under 5 minutes and counting to play in the first half. Kurzman, tough shot, too strong. Wilkinson with another rebound, 1 and done for the Troopers. Here comes Shiloh. Moving left to right are the Skyhawks. They go down low. Triple team, Wilkinson, doesn't matter, goes up, scores it.
Good recognition, got the ball in the post, was double teamed to the baseline with his left elbow, turned back to the middle.
21-10, Skyhawks on top. Shiloh flexing some early muscle here. Kurzman deep left side 3, nope. Rebound Herringer. Shiloh wants to push the issue, now Baker slams on the brakes. Holds up number 4. And they get a post up. Wilkinson, 2 more.
This time is man-to-man down low with Sievertson, and that's a mismatch. He's 6'1" and about 30 pounds too small.
Sievertson got bumped into there by Herringer as good sideline fast break off a made hoop there by Garrison. And they're going to have to do some of that, because if they let Shiloh get set up in that half-court defense, the Skyhawks are just too good.
I mean, it's got to be grab and go on made baskets, on missed baskets. To me, you got to push. You got to force those bigs to run the floor. Because once they get, like you said, Todd, once they get set up on defense and they get a big inside, I mean, there's that last line of defense. Hey, you get by your guy outside. Hey, they got the tall ladder inside ready to swat it away.
TJ Sievertson knocks down both free throws. There, thanks to Ackerman Esfold, Buffalo Wild Wings, Michael Braun State Farm Agency, and Swenson RV and Marine being our title sponsors here for the boys Region 5 tournament. There's a forced pass into the post, and it's going to be tied up. And the arrow is going to belong to Garrison. See, that one, Shiloh's had such good success getting it to that high post and then getting it down low. That time they tried to get it to the block area right away, and that's what Garrison's focusing on. They're sending that quick double team, are the Troopers, as it's 23-12, Skyhawks on top. 11-point lead for Shiloh. 3.5 to play, first half. Down the right side of the lane, Eigelhardt missed it. Rebound out to Blotsky. Oh, and almost taken away. Trey Eigelhardt as Baker forces one up in transition, in and out.
How'd that not go in?
That was halfway down.
And Garrison looks like they're walking it up, Todd. They had a chance for a break out there, and all 4 guys were behind.
Oh, there's a dime. What are you going to get?
That blocking foul they called.
On the pass off, I think?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're going to get Cole Blotsky. As you get a couple of substitutions in there, as Kyler Klein's back on along with Wyatt Weston. Kersman off a screen in the corner for three. Set play on the inbounds. Ring it up.
How about that for a quick release? I'm not even sure he was squared up when he caught that, Todd.
I know one thing. He had his steps right. He was shooting it.
There's no doubt.
You run that out of bounds play for me,
yeah.
It's an automatic take.
Means I get to shoot it.
There's the high post for Wanzik. Extra pass, Weston, open, 3-ball. Nope, short. Wanzik rips a rebound out of there. Kick out Baker for 3. No. And a long rebound tracked down by Wilkinson.
Good hustle by the big fella coming from that low block. Showed his quickness.
Yeah, he's athletic. He's got quick feet for a 6'5", a big-framed guy.
Working on that shuttle drill from the NFL Combine.
Exactly. Shallow by 8. Garrison immediately double-teaming that post. Instead, Shallow goes high post. Extra pass Baker. Extra pass again to Klein. Sets, fires for 3. Norenberg battling. Weston tips it to Wanzik. His shot blocked, but there's going to be a foul on Braxton Eigelhart. And Shiloh, just like they did last night against Washburn, is just doing a number on the offensive glass.
Norenberg was there, kind of went down a slow fall. Wanzik got that rebound, but good hustle by Eigelhart coming from behind, saying, all right, you're going to earn it. My first foul of the night.
Wanzik's going to shoot his 5th and 6th free throws here of the first half already. Miner will be back on the air. You can watch and live stream our coverage from the Region 5 third place and championship games on Thursday night right here on the PSP Network. Also have digital audio coverage of the opening round of the Class A Super Tournament from the Bismarck Event Center.
We probably have all of Region 6 and 8 watching us tonight, TD.
Yeah, absolutely. And now you get a flat tire for Braxton Eigelhart. As Wanzik made 1 or 2 of those free throws, and it's a 9-point lead for Shiloh.
Back in the day with the high tops and taped ankles and the laced up, that'd have been a week to get that thing set up. Now you just, they're hardly even laced up. You just slip them right back on.
There's a pin down for Norenberg. Fights his way into a shot, and he scores it.
You think Wilkinson has gone against a guy that big and strong before? He was just leaning on him with everything he had, and it wasn't enough.
Klein, teardrop shot over Norenberg, no good. Rebound, that was blocked. Return to center.
Big guy in the middle.
Good play there by Norenberg. Kersman behind the screen. He launches, no good. Rebound, a couple Skyhawks converge, and it goes off of teammates out of bounds to Garrison.
There's 5 guys going after that one. It looked like 500 back in the old day, TD, when you were throwing it up. Softball, everybody went up and nobody could come down with it.
Coach Miller got his arm around. Oh, there's an inbounds play. And Norenberg lays in 2 with the left hand.
He set a pick, and then he slipped it, and he came around and nobody was there. Used that left hand.
Garrison trims into that Shiloh lead. It's 24-19. High post Seifert, high-low Wanzik, and he got buried from behind. Is that going to count?
I think so. Shouldn't it? Wasn't a head fake, and I'd count it. Counted it. I would have counted it. Speak the right English, sir.
Sievertson gets called for the foul. They do count the basket by Jay Wanzik. I think that's the right call, though.
I do too.
Sure looked like that was all in one motion for Wanzik on a nice high-low once again for Shiloh.
Well, he is just having a field day this first half.
Wanzik buries the old-fashioned three-point play.
13 points. That's his season average already in the first half.
That will get it done.
Stops a 7-1 run.
Eigelhart pull up free throw line, going to his left, missed it. Wanzik clears the rebound, sideline fast break. Kyler Klein, corner 3-ball, no good. Camp rebounds. Garrison comes over the timeline to Kersman. Hesitation dribble drive, and on the way in, he's bumped, or it's going to be on Baker on a reach in. Nope, Kyler Klein.
A little hand check as he was turning the corner.
6 team fouls, or check that, that's 7 on Shiloh Christian. So Connor Kersman, leading scorer for Garrison at 23 and change a night, will be at the line.
70, what now he has 83s in the season. That's a lot.
Kurzman, free throw. Oh, in and out.
The only guy in Class A I know that has more is Trayson Eaglestaff. He's not bad.
That's pretty good company. Emmel misfires on a 3-ball. Kurzman rebounds. Shot clock, game clock, almost identical with half a minute to play here, first half. Kurzman leaves it for Camp, and you're going to get Kurzman offensive fouls. He ran over Carter Seifert.
Tried to get to the basket, just great defense by Seifert staying in front of him. And just because you pass the basketball off, you still got to be under control. And he followed through, and good jump stop by Seifert, drawing that foul. Forced turnover, number 7 on the night for Garrison.
Shiloh by 8. Late here in the first half. Baker, Emmel, now high post Carter England. Back to Baker. Still 10 to play, now 8, now 7, now 6. Wanzik from deep, short. Rebound Baker. Can he beat the buzzer? Fading? No. Good first half for Shiloh Christian as the Skyhawks lead 27-19. And we'll come back with our Legacy Financial Partners halftime show. They're a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Visit them online at planwithlfp.com. Skyhawks by 8. Halftime activities are next on the PSP Network.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Now we're back at halftime. Shiloh leads 27-19 here in the Region 5 semifinal game number 2. In case you missed it earlier, semifinal 1 went to overtime. Won by Wilton Wing, 80-73 in a thriller over the Standing Rock Warriors, and now Shiloh leads by 8. And we're back in our Legacy Financial Partners halftime show. Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Financial Advisors can create a personalized goal-based plan to prepare you for whatever life brings. You can feel more confident about your financial future. Call Legacy Financial Partners, or private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, at 701-232-8886. It was the offensive rebounding and the sticky defense that kind of stood out for me there in the first half for Shiloh Christian.
Yeah, and there's nothing inside. They got the bigs 3 blocks already in that first half, couple adjusts, and a good second quarter, though. They were outscored 17-14, but you could see they loosened up a little bit. The Troopers did, and ultimately they're still in the basketball game, just down 8 at halftime. But that's what I felt. And then just good job of Shiloh saying, "Hey, we've got a big guy inside who they can't stop." And what did Wanzik do? He kept getting inside, got himself to the right spot. If I'm a Century fan, I'm wishing Erickson would watch Wanzik a little bit inside, because to me that's a big part. Is Wanzik get inside? He knows where he needs to be. Sometimes he floats out there, but he's around the free throw line. Yeah, he'll take a 3 on occasion. He's made 10, but ultimately it's, hey, I know I'm 6'6", and either I'm going to get a shot inside, I'm going to get an inside touch and an outside pass where he's already has an inside-out assist, or I'm going to be around the basket for a potential offensive rebound. 3 positive things that can happen.
Yeah, exactly. And boy, it's been the 1-2 punch of Wanzik and Wilkinson and even Carter England inside. That's 18 of Shiloh Christian's 27 points here in the first half. Here's an updated look at that Region 5 bracket as you got Wilton Wing defeating Standing Rock earlier tonight. And, of course, right now Shiloh leads at halftime 27-19. We'll be back on the air for the third place and the championship games from Region 5 on Thursday nights, as we've enjoyed bringing you this wall-to-wall coverage of the Region 5 tournament here on the PSP Network. Take a break. We'll come back with the halftime numbers brought to you by Legacy Financial Partners. Halftime score, Shiloh 27, Garrison 19. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Many of our clients come to us already accomplished in their lives and on the right track. However, whether it's in response to a life-changing event or you are nearing retirement, you can sleep well knowing that together we have planned for both life's opportunities and challenges. And no matter what happens, we are here to help guide you.
With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip. The greatest of all times. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Thanks for buying some fruit.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom, zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance? If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
Our halftimes, as always, brought to you by Legacy Financial Partners. They're a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, and together you can develop a customized plan for your retirement. Find them online with planwithlfp.com. All right, Chuck, let's run through those Legacy Financial Partners halftime numbers.
All right, for the Troopers, they were led by their junior leader, Connor Kurzman. 8 points for him, 2 threes and a 2. 5 for Braxton Eigelhart. He has a deuce and a three-pointer right away to start the game for them, their first points of the game. Brady Nordenberg has 4 inside in the second quarter, and then TJ Sievertson has 2 for their total of 19. For the Skyhawks, it was a Jay Wanzik show in the first half. He had 12 points. He had 3 field goals, And then he was, 6 of 8 from the free throw line for his 12 points. Isaac Emmel has 2 threes, 1 from each wing for his 6. Kyler Klein has a 3 for 3 points, 4 for Atticus Wilkinson on 2 inside moves, and then 2 for Carter England with a torn ACL. He's got 2 points. And I bet he's probably played about 6 or 7 minutes, so that's good news for the Skyhawk fans. So their total of 27. They got up 8-0 right away before Garrison scored with 3:15 in the first quarter. It was 10-5 at the end of the first quarter, and then the lead got back up to 23-10, a 13-point lead before the Troopers outscored the Skyhawks by 5 to close out the first half, and we are at halftime with 27-19.
Our thanks to Legacy Financial Partners for bringing you our halftime. Our second half comes up next from St. Mary's. This is the Class B Boys Region 5 tournament on the PSP Network. Shiloh leads by 8. Third quarter action is next on the PSP Network.
Every 10 minutes, 3 people in the United States will die from a preventable incident. More people are dying on our roadways and in their homes than ever before, but that's where the North Dakota Safety Council can help. Safety is our mission, from the workplace to any place. We're a private nonprofit that offers more than 150 training courses that are dynamic, hands-on, and effective. From CPR and first aid to driver safety and even workplace violence preparedness, we want to make sure your loved ones come home safe each night. Go to ndsc.org to see how together we can make a difference.
Here we go, getting set for second half action. Thanks tonight to Northern Plains Heating and Air for bringing you tonight's game. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Thanks also to WRT for bringing tonight's game. Find them online at westriv.com. Shiloh with possession, starting the third quarter. 27-19 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Shiloh has the lead of 8. Wanzik from the free throw line. High post area, kicks it out to Baker. Kyler Klein also on the court. Atticus Wilkinson. Isaac Emmel as well. Skip pass to Emmel, and what are you going to get? 3 seconds.
Yeah, Atticus Wilkinson, he had a steak set up, TD. He had a grill out. He was ready for a full day of camping.
And that's the call you don't see very often anymore.
But he was in there. He was in there. I mean, he was probably in there about 8 seconds. He gave him a bonus.
He had the tent stakes.
They were in, yep.
Lob down low. Eigelhart, Braxton to Camp. Kurzman open for 3. No. A little too strong, and Wanzik went and got that rebound.
Yeah, he did.
Shiloh gets Baker coming back. Left elbow, Wanzik thought about it. Leans in, missed it, got it back, finished it.
Almost was like he knew he wasn't going to make that one. Threw it off the front of the rim because he was a little off step and then was right there to get it back for the putback.
Teardrop runner there by Braxton Eigelhart as Garrison retreats quickly. Kyler Klein had his pass tipped and taken away. Braxton Eigelhart up ahead. Sievertson to the rim, scored it.
Well, you mentioned that in the first half, Todd. They got to push the basketball. Makes, misses. They got to get out before the bigs get set on that in that offense or that defense for Shiloh.
Shiloh's lead is trimmed to 8. Minute and a half into the third quarter. They leave Klein, thought about it, takes it, hits it.
Check the win, took one more dribble. Good skip pass to Kyler Klein. He hit a 3 to start the game. Now he hits the 3 to start the second half.
Eigelhart frees himself, and Ty Eigelhart's got his first 2 of the game.
Yeah, got in the lane, jump stop, and you're right, the defense kept going.
9-point lead for Shiloh Christian. Garrison's been in this zone defense pretty much throughout. Shiloh just works it around, gets it into that high post area, now to Wanzik. Slips into the shot, might have been undercut, and now he throws it away. Ty Sievertson. Bennett Kemp, lob down low. Sievertson, quick shot over Wanzik. Couldn't finish it. Baker back for Shiloh Christian. Straight away Emmel. Back to Baker. Back to Emmel. He'll launch. Bang!
Third 3 of the game. Just good quick passing on the outside of that zone. Got it back to Emmel. from that left wing, and he hit it.
Misfire there as Ty Eaglehart tries to shovel it down low to Sievertson, and that's a turnover on Garrison.
I had him unofficially with 7 in the first half. It's Wanzik. He was, after he went down, on the floor, he hustled all the way back, kind of a wind sprint. Todd was the one that he got in front in that last possession, but he looked back to the coach right away and grabbed himself and said, okay, I need a break.
Seifert is on. He has it in the right corner. They lob it into Carter England. Triple teamed. Ball gets bounced out to Isaac Emmel. Not a Baker. Right side to Klein. Baker slices into the lane, and you're going to get a block.
Yeah, Sievertson knew it. He didn't quite get there quick enough. He came over to help. I do have to tell you this one thing from watching the Troopers. I mean, I have not seen anybody like that. I didn't foul. I didn't, that looked like we saw a lot in West Region last week. I just kind of like their coach. They play hard. They don't complain.
Yeah, no, I like that.
I do too.
Carter England, open, Klein. Oh, in and out, Heartbreak Hotel. Rebound, slapped out by Carter England, who's got a wry grin on his face as he knew he hit it.
Yeah.
Hey fans, tonight's game also brought to you in part by, have we had a timeout tonight? I don't think we have.
No, I don't think so, Todd.
Medicine Shop of Bismarck, they're proud to support local athletes. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Chuppy Clinic. You can find them online at chuppy.com. And tonight's game also brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. You can find them online at northern-plains.com. Little two-man game. Kurzman forces it. Ooh, hits it. And there's a Hub International Insurance timeout on the floor. Contact your local Hub agents, Leif Olson, Josh Cattell, Michael Borman for your commercial and personal insurance needs. 10-point lead for Shiloh Christian, 35-25 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. This is the Region 5 tournament brought to you by Ackerman Espold, Buffalo Wild Wings, Michael Braun State Farm Agency, and Swenson RV and Marine.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Good to have John Samuelson running the camera for us tonight on the PSP Network. Todd Darmage, Chuck Claremont back at St. Mary's. Who will join the Wilton Wing Miners in the Region 5 Championship on Thursday night? Shiloh runs a little flex cut, and well read there by Garrison, and getting in the passing lane and tipping it out of bounds was Ty Sievertson.
Trayson Eaglehart, the 6'1 freshman. He's a little brother of Braxton Eaglehart. He's in the basketball game. He's not got a bucket yet today.
And their cousin Ty Eaglehart.
Yep.
Baker has it on the weave. Little Hill Perkins is also in for Garrison. Emmel for another three. No, that one was short.
He just gets 1 1/4, Todd.
Defensive rebound cleared by Garrison behind a high screen. Kurzman, ooh, in and out. Norenberg rebounds, went up. Count it! The big fella delivers the hoop in the arm.
Speaking of just going about his business, you know what I mean? He gets that nice lob or a rebound after that missed shot by Kurzman, and just he may have given him a little ear fake. And Wanzik got up in the air and just strong. I mean, Wanzik came down on him, but you were not the strength of this big guy. He just eludes strength.
Old-fashioned three-point play for Brady Norenberg, and it's a 7-point game.
He's got 7 points as well.
And
what's the problem?
I think they were wondering something about the shot clock, but as soon as they looked up, it started running.
Coach Brad Miller laughing at Jim Hausler. He just doesn't retire. He keeps retiring and showing up. Whether it's working out at the, he retires from how many years in the school system? Heck, he has a gym named after him.
He's at the Community Bowl. He's now reffing. He's
exactly.
everywhere. Cole Blotsky just into the game. Back iron for 3. Perkins has a rebound. Garrison down by 7. Here come the Troopers moving left to right in those blue uniforms, their red and white trim. Kurzman crosses over on Mabayi Baker, and there'll be a reach-in foul there on Baker.
Yes. Quick hands by Baker, too, as Kurzman rejected that screen, goes to the backside, and Baker was right there for it. He's laughing at Kurzman. He's saying, hey, man, you know you got away with that one, right? He had a big smile on his face.
Baker's second foul. Trey Eigelhart in the lane. Severson, around the big guy, quick step, missed it. Kept alive by Norenberg. Kurzman fading and hitting. Ho-ho!
He likes going to his right. Now I've watched him 2 games in a row now. That is a tough look. One dribble, square up right in the face of Baker.
Troopers have closed within 5. Baker gets a high screen. One dribble to his right, pulls it up and knocks it down.
Yeah, everybody just kind of faded off him, and he can hit that 15-footer. Quiet game for him, his first basket, but he doesn't force things either. He's only shot a few times today, but he's more of the kind of point guard.
Kurzman for a 3. Wyatt Weston tiptoes the baseline for a rebound. Baker, this is where he's dangerous. Kick out, Carter England. Way back up top to Baker. Cross-court pass to Blotsky. Around the wheel to Weston. Weston bounces it down low to England. Back outside Blotsky. Just a patient possession here for Shiloh.
This is what they do so well, Todd.
1:38 to play in the third quarter. Blotsky now winds up a 3. Rebound saved. And now it's thrown away.
Tried to force that down low, Carter England.
37-30 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Kurzman on the left wing. Perkins up top. Severson drives baseline, cut off. Tipped by England. Severson twisting, turning, and scoring.
Falling away from Wanzik, middle of the lane. That was pretty. That was cool.
How did he get that one?
I don't know.
Go?
He was falling down. He threw it over his right shoulder.
He's got 6, and the Troopers again within 5. Baker, Carter England jump stopping, finding Weston. 3 is short. Wanzik ricocheted that out of bounds, and it's Garrison basketball.
Troopers just are hanging around.
Yeah, this is as good of a run here as Garrison has had in the contest.
Yeah, working hard, just see if they can hold on here. This is where they give some of their guys a rest. He said, all right, you take a Kurzman, you get your Michael Jordan 30-second rest at the end of the quarter.
37-32, 5-point lead. Now you get a reach in.
That's just its 13 fouls. So
Fagerlund picks up that.
You know what, I like the comment that Coach Miller said yesterday. A bunch of guys, they had 11 guys in, and he said, hey, it's tournament time, you got to come to play. He said, if you're not working, you're not playing.
Yeah, if you ain't playing defense, you ain't getting in.
I love that. And you can tell, these guys work.
Perkins missed the first one, stuck with it.
Yeah, Wilkinson went out for the block. He went by him. Todd allowed Perkins to get his offensive rebound.
Garrison within 3, down to 10 seconds, down to 8. Baker, this would be big for 3. No, back iron. Long rebound, Eigelhart. Camp has it, fires it up from 3-quarter court. Oh! That drew glass. Let's say big third quarter there for the Garrison Troopers. Our fourth quarter is next. BNC Bank scoreboard from the Region 5 tournament at St. Mary's. Shiloh 37, Garrison 34. Back with the final quarter after this timeout on the PSP Network.
We raise the bar on bar food with sandwiches, tenders, and There's more where this came from. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
You kind of got the sense that Shiloh was in complete control of this contest.
Yep.
But all of a sudden, it's just a 3-point game and a nice third quarter there for Garrison.
Yeah, outscored the Skyhawks 15-10. And like part of it is like you talked about, they got out and ran. They got some good buckets that way. And then they got inside a little bit. They got a couple offensive rebounds that they have not been getting.
Well, I know one Garrison Trooper fan that's tuned in intently, one Joe Cattell.
Forgot that's right. The Cattell family's from Garrison, right?
Yep. Little Hill Perkins hoists one up and threw it off the glass for two.
Wanzik, he had the ball fake in the middle, came back the other side, and Wanzik was right there waiting, but he still somehow got it in that right hand and was able to put it over the top of him.
Down to a 1-point lead. Kyler Klein answers.
First non-3 for Klein. He had 2 threes. Now he gets a deuce. It's a big bucket as a response.
Garrison had cut it to 1. There goes Kurzman, his shot short. Baker leading a 3-on-3. Skips it to Emmel. Downtown left wing, no good. Rebound, Wilkinson.
Just pushed everybody down below the basket on that offensive rebound. Showed his strength, got the rebound, went right back up with it.
4 straight for Shiloh. They lead by 5. Camp wants a 3. Yes!
Bennett Camp. First point of the game, and it's a big one. It's a 3. 29th of the season.
41-39. Shiloh's lead is 2. Emmel. Wanzik down the right side of the lane. Baker. Kick out Emmel. Left side 3. Yes!
TD gets 1 a quarter. That's 4 of them. 4 quarters. That makes 12.
Isaac Emmel hits. Kurzman layup. Got it.
Spread the floor. Little 5 out on that one. And everybody outside. Now with the big guy out of there, now Wanzik has to come out and guard somebody. So the lane was open.
Kurzman's got 14. Oh, now a throwaway. Ty Eigelhart. Can he go coast to coast? Flips it up. Kurzman had a hand on it. And it's going to be Garrison basketball. 44-41 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Shiloh's lead is 3 with 5:59 to play in the contest. Kurzman into Braxton Eigelhart. Kurzman curls. Kurzman hits it.
They got a lot of plays for him. And then those out-of-bound plays. It's the second one they've hit with him. This one was from inside the lane.
Down to a 1-point lead. Klein, Wanzik, tacks the baseline. Free throw line, Wilkinson. Bullies his way in, goes up, and a strong move for 2.
And what a smart play by Wanzik too, Todd. He got out of the lane. He let Wilkinson have the lane by himself.
Short timeout on the court. We break. 46-43. Shiloh on top, 5:53 to play. Back with more fourth quarter action after this timeout on the PSP Network.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
It's been tough to get scores here on your BNC scoreboard update. Internet's a little choppy, but we got one score in. As number 1 Four Winds Minnewacan has advanced with a win over Dunseith in the Region 4 semifinals. Garrison gets it into the big fella. Backing his way in is Norenberg, and he put it in.
Just good patience, clear the lane, got him inside, spun to the middle, right-handed jump hook.
Norenberg's got 9. 1-point lead for Shiloh. Wanzik, double screen coming for Emmel. Back to Wanzik. Driving hard to his left, stepping in, and he leaned in and got contact.
Yeah, talk about a jump stop from the big guy. He had TJ Sievertson was the one that came out to pick him up, got by him and jump stop, and here comes Sievertson, just crumpled right into him.
Sievertson got the worst of that exchange.
Yeah, he did.
As he picks up his second.
Just stood up, he knew he fouled him.
And Wanzik, after a steady trip to the charity stripe in the first half, that's his first free throw here in the second half.
7 for 10 now.
47-45, Shiloh by 2.
England back in the game as Wilkinson will take a seat. Man, he's played good today.
Second one, Wanzik, swish.
16 points for Wanzik.
Shiloh extends some pressure. Braxton Eigelhart crosses over on Kyler Klein. Little Hill Perkins pulling up off the iron. Norenberg tracks down a rebound. Gives it off to Sievertson. They bounce it into Norenberg. Double team comes. He got it down low, and when you put it on the deck with 3 guys in there, it's usually going to result in a jump ball or a turnover, and that's exactly what happened. I think he thought he had more time than he did.
Yeah, exactly. And they just, between England and Wanzik, and then I couldn't see the other one, I think it was Klein, came right down on him. That would have been keep it up high, throw it right back out as soon as Klein came on you, and you'd have had an open look from 3.
Emmel off a double screen. They had Wanzik down low if they wanted him. Baker, between the rings, sets the offense with 15 to shoot for Shiloh. They clear out a side for him. Kyler Klein now comes out to the volleyball line. Leaves it for Baker. Behind his back, tough shot, short. Norenberg rebounds. Kurzman gives it to Braxton Eigelhart, and here comes Garrison down by 3. Braxton Eigelhart pulling up. Tough shot there.
Yeah, that wasn't a good look there, Todd.
One and done for Garrison, and Shiloh, they can milk it when they need to. Oh, and we get a fourth quarter shuffle the puppies.
It's good defense by Kurzman as he kind of pulled the chair out from underneath and kept backing up. I think Baker was trying to draw the contact. Is he holding his hand? Or I can't tell, Todd. Nope.
Shiloh Christian still nursing that 3-point lead. Now you got to reach in on Baker. Now there you get the palms upward. It's my favorite thing in the universe.
Yeah. First one we had tonight, though.
Yeah, hey, it's actually good with 3:45 to play in the fourth quarter.
Exactly. Usually it's the first foul that we had in the West region. That's not an exaggeration either.
Yeah. Kurzman against the double team. Leaves it for Ty Eigelhart. Cross-court pass, Sievertson off his hands. Yeah. Turnover and an unforced error there for Garrison.
They've been really good this second half in terms of turnovers, just a couple. They had 7 in the first half. Kind of switched things around as Shiloh has 5 this half, only had 1 in the first half.
Well, it's almost in the pressure cooker.
Yeah.
3-point lead for Shiloh with 3:18 and counting to play in the contest. Garrison has now gone man-to-man. Been in his zone much of the night. Troopers play a mano-a-mano for the final 3 minutes. Kyler Klein open off the kick out from Baker. Long rebound. Corralled by Sievertson. By Ty Eigelhart. Gives it off to Kurzman, who gets a high screen. Rejects it. Crosses over. Free throw line pull-up. And he got knocked down.
Yeah, that's the right call there. Totally, as England came over to help out, he totally fouled him. He was looking for the big block.
So Connor Kurzman will go to the line. 0 for 1 from the charity stripe tonight.
Well, here's some updates from what we got through here. Enderlin wins 60-53, Grafton 58-51, LLM 57-28. Ellendale wins and Bowman County wins. I'll give you those scores, TD can fill them in, but Enderlin, Grafton, LLM, Ellendale, Bowman County with the wins.
Enderlin in the Region 1 championship, that'll be a heck of a region there. Them and Kindred probably for the title.
Yeah.
As Kurzman, crunch time, got them both.
18 points for Kurzman.
Boy, Garrison's been within a 1 a lot here in the second half.
Broke the ice, though.
We're officially in the pressure cooker. Emmel, in and out. Rebound, saved. No, it cannot be saved by Garrison.
Boy, they had 2 guys, both Little Hill, Perkins, and and Eigelhart, those were the two that were there. I mean, they had the long rebound they wanted. They had the missed shot, just could not bring it in.
Garrison's got the 4-time region champions, defending region champions on the ropes here. 47-43, Shiloh by a point. 2:27 to play. Wanzik gets it deep. Can't stop him down there.
And that's the great I mean, I love what Brad Miller did there, Todd. Spread the floor, get the ball to Baker on the outside, and what is he going to do? A little two-man game inside with Wanzik, and Wanzik was being guarded by Bennett Camp, and that's a mismatch.
Wanzik with a big hoop. Free throw, old-fashioned style, three-point play.
19 for Wanzik.
Shiloh by 4. Garrison gets within 1. Shiloh answers.
Yep.
2:17 to play in the contest. Braxton Eigelhart fading and hitting.
Oh, he takes Wanzik off the dribble. Has to fade to get it over him, just inside the free throw line.
7 for Braxton Eigelhart. 2 minutes to play in the game. 2-point lead for Shiloh. And get a little bump foul there.
Look at the fouls. Yeah, Garrison only with that 3, or is that the 4th foul? Just very clean game. And part of it is both teams playing a little zone, playing longer. We're used to watching games where it's the 35-second clock means nothing.
Yeah. Hey fans, tonight's game brought to you in part by WRT. You can find them online at westriv.com. Carter England. Emmel. England to Baker on the near side. Mabahi Baker. Emmel for a 3. No, wide left. And the ball will go out of bounds as Kurzman almost let Baker get a hand on that.
Yeah, I don't know if he saw him coming from behind, got to box him out on that, but just bounced on the out of bounds line just before Baker got there. Good hustle.
1:30 and counting to play in the contest. 54-49. Shiloh a 2-point lead. Little Hill Perkins wants to go baseline. Cut off. Norenberg has it, backs his way in, shoots it up, short. Carter England, rebound, and then he's fouled.
No bonus yet.
It's actually a good foul.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, they got to get themselves.
Yeah, you might need to get into bonus. Not yet, but you're going to try to play defense, get a stop here in a 2-point game with a 35-second shot clock and 1:15 to play in the game. But if you need to foul later, you might take advantage of that extra foul you just gave up right there.
And if England's in the game, hey, Freeze showed last night it's different shooting free throws on a torn ACL.
Kyler Klein pull up, short. Weak side board, Connor Kurzman. 50 seconds to play. Garrison goes high screen and roll. Kurzman crosses over, had it wedged away, and it'll be Garrison basketball. Well, this has been a good spot for Garrison tonight. These out of bounds plays.
Yep.
Pass is tipped there. Threw off the timing. Ty Eigelhart gets it to Kurzman. Kurzman's going to get a big screen. Now he crosses over right to the rim. Layup, got it.
What a move by Kurzman. Took him right off the dribble, right down that lane. They pulled everybody out of the lane except Kurzman.
Well, we had an overtimer earlier tonight, and we're tied at 51. We'll come back with the finish of this one after this timeout on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
High drama. Kurzman's basket ties it up at 51, so game reset. Both teams with 5 fouls. Shot clock is off. 30.4 seconds remaining. So Shiloh can effectively run this down.
I'm putting Baker and Wanzik on one side, Todd. They have Immel in the game. They do. And I'm putting Immel on the opposite wing. So if it does get inside to Wanzik, you double team him, you got a chance for a diagonal pass to Immel on the other side.
Yeah, and Garrison's got to block out. A lot of time it isn't the first shot that beats you here. It's the putback. Down to 18 seconds. Baker, Immel, down to 14. Baker and Brad Miller wants timeout. We'll keep this right here. 10.8 seconds remaining. 51-51 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. One of these teams will have a date with Wilton Wing in the Region 5 Championship on Thursday night.
They both lost to Wilton Wing. Last game of the season, 62-48 for Shiloh. And early in the season, January 6th, 55-47 Garrison. So, but in this case, you still got a foul to give. You mentioned that, Todd, last time we talked. So 10.8, as a coach, you got to say, hey, we got a foul to give. Use it, but don't do it when they're shooting, right?
Yep. This is the Hub International Insurance timeout. They're located at 4204 Boulder Ridge in Northwest Bismarck. You can contact them today for all your personal and business insurance needs. .8 seconds remaining. Shiloh 51, Garrison 51. Shiloh led by 8 at halftime. Garrison has closed it to a tie. Shiloh will have the basketball and a chance for a game winner.
I don't see England getting it inside. I really don't. You don't have Nornberg in there too, which surprises me. They don't have him against Wanzik.
Here comes Baker. Kyler Klein. Oh, Baker wants to attack. Spinning, his shot blocked. Perkins, baseball shot, no. Back-to-back overtime games from Region 5.
They had Wanzik inside, TD. They had him flash down low on that low block. Get him the basketball, man.
Yep. Bonus basketball on the PSP Network. How good is that? Hope you're enjoying the coverage tonight. We're back with OT. We're tied at 51, headed to overtime on the PSP Network.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Thanks for points approved.
Now the semifinals at Region 5 have been outstanding. 2 games, 2 overtime thrillers. Shiloh wins the tip. Get a deep post up. Wilkinson went up, too strong. And did he go over the back? No, Perkins on the rebound, I think fouled him.
And that's okay. That's the foul to give. Hey, one thing I want people to know too. Hey, we are just basketball purists, right? We don't care who the heck wins. I'm just a guy that, I'm an old post. So when I see a post open inside, it's like, get him the basketball.
Little Hill Perkins picks up his third, a non-shooting foul. Wanzik, bully ball, missed a shot. Rebound, it's loose. Garrison has it. Now they got numbers. Little Hill Perkins leaves it for Kurzman, thought about a 3. Garrison, Kurzman flies into the lane. They're going to call a travel.
Did he get fouled before the travel, Todd? I don't know. That's a tough call right there. I thought that he was kind of, when he turned the corner, he got bumped.
I don't know if I saw Shuffle the Puppies there, but.
No, I did not. He was shocked.
Wanzik straight away. Not a Baker. Tied at 51 in OT. Mabahi, Baker. Emmel. Oh, tough shot. He hit it. Count it, and the foul. The sophomore Emmel.
Well, he's in a new period. He can score, but he was open in the three-point line. They closed out quickly, so great ball fake. Went hard to the middle, all the way to the rack, used the glass.
Ty Eichelhart picks up his third. Emmel short. Rebound tipped in by Kyler Klein.
Wow. That's a mistake right there. Great play by Kyler Klein.
Kurzman, his shot blocked. And then there's going to be a body foul.
Yeah, good call by the official as Kurzman shot it. England closed out. He's talking to the fans. What is we got? LeBron James talking to the fans again? What is going on, TD?
As Connor Kurzman will have 3. Misses the first one. Shiloh by 4, 55-51 here in overtime. Second one.
Oh.
No good.
Have his free throw percentages.
Brady Norenberg comes back on for Garrison. Kurzman rattles that one in.
A 68% free throw shooter, but the pressure's on. Things are different.
Just made 1 of 3. Did Connor Kurzman. Emmel. Carter England. Back to Baker. Kyler Klein, right corner. Shiloh by 3, 2.5 to play in overtime. Kyler Klein wants to go one-on-one. Nice play.
Wow, clear the lane. Left-handed crossover dribble. Burst to the lane, burst to the rim.
High screen and roll. Kurzman, scoop to the hoop, too strong. Shiloh by 5. Shiloh just going to run a little clock here. Klein around the defense again. Oh, and a lane had opened, and Shiloh got a timeout. Yeah, that's one of those that you know you're going to call it, but it still was one that I think you might want back. In overtime with 2:05 to play, we'll break. 57-52, Shiloh on top. Back with the finish after this timeout on the PSP Network. (57-52). Shiloh has possession. 20 to shoot for the Skyhawks. Skyhawks lead by 5. Even 2 minutes to play in overtime. They clear out a side for Kyler Klein, and he rams into the defense. That's a charge on Kyler Klein.
Well, fool me once, right? You're not going to fool me twice. As Sievertson, I think he was a help guy, right? And he got popped in the jaw pretty good.
Yeah, he took the brunt of that one.
He's still, I don't know if he's going to be singing for another day or two.
Klein had a head of steam. Little Hill Perkins gives it off to Sievertson. Kurzman off a screen, deep 3. No. Rebound, Wanzik. One and done for the Troopers. Shiloh with a new shot clock. Klein for 3. No, back iron. Kind of a quick shot there for Shiloh.
Up 5, man. You got to milk that thing down, don't you?
Perkins thought about a step back 3. Kurzman, now to Camp. Camp to Perkins. They look for a post-up bonus taken away.
Quick hands right there by Emmel.
Now you got a minute to play. Shiloh milking it up by 5.
If he'd have pulled that one, TD, with 23 seconds, I think Coach Miller would have run across the floor and grabbed him.
Nobody's guarding Wanzik. The defense of Garrison was on vacation.
Fell asleep on that one. They were not expecting it to go inside that early.
Kurzman shot faking, desperation 3. Carter England rebounds. He's fouled, and Shiloh Christian is in control here in overtime.
Well, this is an uphill climb at this point. It's a really steep hill. England 2 points in the first half. He's played a bunch here down late, though. Made a difference. He's had some big defensive rebounds late in the game.
And now Carter England will have a bonus free throw. 8 team fouls on Garrison. Skyhawks by 9. England short. Oh, rebound Baker. Garrison couldn't block out.
No.
And now they're going to have to foul Mabahi Baker.
England mad at himself. He's fine. Coach asked me if he wants to come out. He said, I'm fine.
Now Mabahi Baker still shooting a bonus here for Shiloh. And that one's no good. And another rebound. Garrison, as Baker goes in and shoots a layup.
I think Garrison twice in a row, they fell asleep, Todd, on the offensive or defensive glass and there.
And now a loose basketball picked up by Carter England. They fired up ahead to Baker, and he's going to shoot it. I don't know why, but Mabahi Baker puts it in, and now you get a foul on Mabahi Baker, so as you're going to get Connor Kurzman at the line. Shiloh Christian is going to send in Caden England. And Atticus Wilkinson. And as you get a steady stream of fans heading for the exit here, as Trey Eigelhart will come on. Connor Kurzman will be shooting a bonus free throw. Shiloh 63, Garrison 52. Shiloh has outscored Garrison 13-2 here in overtime. Check that. 12-1 in overtime. We were tied at 51 in regulation as Kurzman knocks down a free throw. The lone point for Garrison, as Kurzman tried to miss that one on purpose, has been 2 free throws by Connor Kurzman. Ball goes off of Shiloh. Eigelhart will trigger it in. Poked away by Kyler Klein. He saves it to Emmel. And Emmel's just going to hang on to it. And this one's going to go final. Shiloh Christian with a nice overtime session. And the Skyhawks win it 63-53 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Shiloh improves to 20-4, and they will take on the Wilton Wing Miners on Thursday night for the Region 5 Championship and a chance to go to the State B tournament in Minot. As we welcome you to our Planning Team Financial Advisors postgame show. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work towards financial freedom. Chuck Claremont down the sidelines. He'll get a word with head coach Brad Miller. Shiloh Christian. Looks like Jay Wanzik, he might get a word with him. Let's send it down courtside. Chuck Claremont.
Thanks, Todd.
Well, you knew this was going to be close, right? I mean, you talked yesterday about how this Garrison team is really tough, and they showed it today.
Yeah, we played them earlier, and they didn't have their big guy. And they played us with a tough game, and that's when Carter was healthy. So we knew this was going to be a dogfight all the way.
And your juniors, your sophomores stepped up. Emil had a big game. Obviously, Wanzig got a big game. What did it mean to your team to have Carter England step out on the floor?
Well, that was a big lift, but I told the guys in the locker room, I said, hey, he's only playing on one link, so don't think he's going to be your savior. You guys got to get your own jobs done.
And they surely did. And I thought defensively, too, down the stretch, especially in the overtime, you held on just 1 point, Coach.
Yeah, they were a little disappointed when they went into overtime, and I said, hey, guys, we're just going to win in overtime. So I thought it was a good effort on our part. I got a little nervous once when I looked up and we had two freshmen out there at the same time. But
and Ben, you made some big shots. And one thing that I love watching your team is very good at fundamentals. You knew you had mismatches inside, and you told your guys, take your time to get it inside, and you pounded it inside a lot tonight.
Yeah, we were trying to get the mismatches, particularly with Jay in there. And we were able to get it into him a few times, and both him and Atticus did a whale of a job on the rebounds.
One more to go tomorrow, Coach.
Yeah, that's it's not tomorrow, but it's Thursday, so I'm glad we get a day off. But I'm sure that's going to be a tough one.
Good luck on Thursday. All right, step in here, Jay. You know what a game you had, and I just thought you started the game tonight. They tried to establish you inside, and they got it to you early and often.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of our plan just to work it inside, get some outside shots. They weren't falling tonight, but good thing we got to work it inside. So.
Well, I mean, they were falling for you inside. You got to the line a lot, which obviously that's what you're doing. Get a basket or get some free throws.
Yeah, I mean, just got to go up strong. Try and make it every time, and then knock down your free throws.
Late in the basketball game, it was all tied. You got to post it early. I saw it. You posted up. You wanted the basketball. I can see you're a little frustrated you didn't get it at the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I was open, but I don't know. Sometimes I just don't see it, but it's all right. We got it done in the end.
Yeah, and for you guys to go in overtime tied at 51, didn't seem to get frustrated. You came right out, got a bucket early, then played great defense in that overtime.
Yeah, I mean, we held our heads, and we just stayed composed and got it done in the end. So.
And for you guys to get a victory now, you get a chance to get back to state again, one more time, but tomorrow's not going to be easy. Last time you played Wilton, they knocked you off the last game of the season.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to come out on Thursday, play extra hard. Just hopefully it goes our way.
What's different? What are you going to do different than you did last game against them?
We got to play much better defense and knock down some bigger shots. And you got to jump stop, not take any charges. So.
Jump stop, not take charges. Great job. Great game today. All right. As Jay Wanzig. Jump stop, don't take charges. I love it. Good game for him. Guarantee it a double-double, Todd.
Hey,
back up to you.
You talk about fundamentals. I mean, there's Wanzig talking about jump stopping and not taking charges as the keys to the game. Is come back with more of our planning team, financial advisors post-game show in just a moment. Two thrillers tonight. Boy, I hope you enjoyed that on the PSP Network. As this one in overtime goes to Shiloh Christian. Shiloh 63, Garrison 53. Back to wrap it up after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom, zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
I'll put those two in the instant classic category here on the PSP Network. 2 contests in the Region 5 semifinals, 2 games that go to overtime. Wilton Wing and Shiloh still standing as we welcome you back to our Planning Team Financial Advisors postgame show. Whether you're looking for full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors here to help you work towards achieving your financial goals. You can visit us online at planningteam.com. Shiloh seemingly was in cruise control much of the night, but a spirited effort by the Garrison Troopers got them all tied up at 51 on a driving layup by Connor Kurzman, and then the Skyhawks righted the ship, and they outscore Garrison 12-2 in that overtime session, and they win this one 63-53. All right, Chuck, first thing let's do here is let's bring you our Planning Team Financial Advisors final game numbers. Individual scoring looks like this.
All right, yeah, I kept saying 1 point. I guess they scored 2. By the time I was downstairs, they made 1 more free throw, so my bad on that post-game interview. But they were led by Connor Kurzman. He made 2 free throws in overtime, ended up with 22 points, 9 each for Brady Nordenberg, Braxton Eigelhart at 9 each, 4 for T.J. Sievertson and Little Hale Perkins, 2 for Ty Eigelhart, and 3 for Bennett Camp for their total of 53. The Skyhawks had 3 in double figures, led by Jay Wanzik. He had 21 points as he was 9 of 12 from the free throw line and made all 3 of his the second half and was a beast inside. I'm going to guess he had 14, 15 rebounds too, so back-to-back double-doubles for the junior. 12 points for Kyler Klein as he scored in every stanza. It wasn't him. He had 12 points, but he scored 4 in overtime. 11 for Isaac Emmel, 4 for Mabahi Baker, 2 for Carter England on a bad wheel, and 8 for Atticus Wilkinson as he had 4 in the second quarter and 4 in the fourth quarter for their 63. They were up 10-5 after 1 quarter. It was 27-19 after 2, so they had outscored them each quarter in the first half. And then Garrison, like you said, righted the ship. Garrison outscored Shiloh 15-10 in that third quarter, and then 17-14 in that important fourth quarter to get that tie. And, a little reset as Shiloh missed that. They had the last shot at the end of the basketball game. They did not, or at the end of the regulation, they did not get it. But, boy, they delivered in overtime as they scored 12 points in overtime to just 2 for Garrison, and they finish victorious 63-53.
Yeah, well done on those final game numbers, brought to you by the Planning Team Financial Advisors. They're helping clients work towards financial freedom, as we got a number of scores coming in here on your BNC scoreboard updates. As we'll get a quick second here and we'll update you on those ones. Region 1, Enderlin advances with a 60-53 win over Oak Grove, as does Kindred. Hard-fought 56-53 win over Central Cass. Sets up Enderlin and Kindred for the Region 1 title game. That'll be a doozy. In Region 2, you get Grafton upsetting, I would say, Thompson 58-51, and Hillsborough Central Valley takes care of North Border. North Border was rated there, but Hillsborough Central Valley gets the win, so it's Grafton and HCV, that's Hillsborough Central Valley, for the title in Region 2. Region 3 has Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion defeating South Border 57-28, and Ellendale taking care of Linton HMB, sets up Lemoore, Litchville, Marion, and Ellendale for the Region 3 title. Region 4, Four Winds Minnewacan defeats Dunseith. We reported that score earlier. And Harvey Wells County takes care of North Star, 56-47. Four Winds Minnewacan and Harvey Wells County for the Region 4 championship. Obviously here at Region 5, you got Wilton Wing and Shiloh still standing. And let's see, do we have some more? I think that might be the only one.
You get the Hazen, you already said that one, right?
Oh, yeah, nope, I did not. Hazen has defeated Dickinson Trinity 66-63.
That was in overtime.
In overtime. Oh. So Hazen goes into your Region 7 championship, and they will, I thought we had a final score on Beulah and Bowman County, right?
I didn't know if I didn't have that one, but.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Bowman County won 65-54.
Bowman County wins 65-64.
54.
Or 54, so that's two hard-fought games in Region 7. Region 6 and Region 8 are postponed tonight, so that's everything. Hey, that's a BNC scoreboard update for you.
Thanks, Woody.
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate our partner tonight.
Yeah, to wait. Part of it is there probably is a limit in terms of bandwidth.
Yeah.
When you have so many people in here, when people leave, all of a sudden our phone starts lighting up like a pinball machine.
Yeah, they works like a charm.
They need to call DCN, TD.
Yes, they do. Shiloh wins this one 63-53. A couple things to take care of here. And as first, it's our move of the game, brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. Is they can help you move across town or across the country. Locations in Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Move of the game tonight is?
I like the first play in the overtime where Kyler Klein took it 1-on-1, crossed over dribble, went hard down that right side, made that layup. That set the tempo right away, got Shiloh going, and it was a great finish by Kyler Klein, the junior, as he finished with 12 points and another bucket later on in overtime. But that first one that set the tempo in overtime, that crossover dribble and the finish with the right hand, that was my Jobbers Moving and Storage and Roger Ward Moving and Storage move of the game.
A big second half for Kyler Klein. Made an early three and then had 9 points in that second half to finish with a dozen. So nice night for him. The junior brings you your Jobbers move of the game, where they always focus on the details of the moving process without ever losing sight of the big picture. Checks, proactive checks, double checks. Make sure that every step of your move is taken care of. Locations in Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. Find them online at jobberswarehouse.com. Big week yet coming up here on the PSP Network, as we've got the Region 5 third place game and the Region 5 championship on Thursday night. Full audio and video from St. Mary's for you on that one. And, of course, you got digital audio coverage of the Super A tournament, all the girls and boys action from the Bismarck Event Center as the big schools play starting on Thursday. You can catch that tournament. Again, digital audio on the PSP Network. All right, last thing for you is our Sport Clips MVP of the contest. They're located at South 3rd Street in Bismarck, home to the MVP Haircut Experience. Sport Clips brings you tonight's game MVP, who is?
That's got to be the guy we talked to, Jay Wanzek. Todd, just solid defense, got the ball inside, hit the free throws. I mean, it was 9 of 12 from the free throw line, played great defense, blocked a couple shots, guarantee he had 14, 15 rebounds. He stood out head and shoulders to me above anybody else. Although, I mean, don't take anything away from the game that Isaac Emmel, he had 11, Klein had 12, but that Wanzek offense, defense, block shots, you name it, he was, to me, the Sport Clips MVP of the game.
And a tip of the cap to the Garrison Troopers.
Yeah.
I tell you what, they came in as the 6th seed and defeated Flasher last night, and they gave the number 10 team in the state and the number 2 seed in this tournament, Shiloh Christian, everything they wanted tonight, sending this one to overtime, but ultimately falling as Shiloh Christian wins this one. And congratulations to Jay Wanzek. He's your Sport Clips MVP of the contest. You can go to Sport Clips for their MVP Haircut Experience. They're located at 411 South 3rd Street in Bismarck, and they bring you tonight's game MVP. All right, that'll put a wrap on our broadcast. Big thanks to our title sponsors for this Region 5 tournament. That is Ackerman Estvold, Buffalo Wild Wings, State Farm Insurance, Michael Braun Agency, and Swenson RV and Marine. We couldn't do it without those folks' help. Again, they bring you tonight's Region 5 tournament action. And what a semifinal night here from St. Mary's. Well, that'll put a wrap on it tonight for us. For our camera operator tonight, John Samuelson. For my partners, Scott Woodmansey and Chuck Claremont. Todd Domries repeating your final scores as 2 overtime games tonight. Wilton Wing wins our opener 70-63 over Standing Rock, and in the nightcap, it is Shiloh Christian in overtime winning 63-53 over Garrison. Back on the air, broadcasting for you on Thursday night, third place in championship games here from Region 5. Until then, thanks for joining us, fans, and so long from St. Mary's High School.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Ware attacks. There's a takeaway by Eagle Staff. Eagle Staff on the open floor rises up. Oh, the one-handed rip by Trayson Eagle Staff.
Doppler gave a little bit of a look on that one, and then he went in and just whammed it with the right hand.
Eagle Staff with the rip